Oh my god. I keep getting linked to this. It better change my fucking life, man. Double camo, cool style. Yeah. Yeah.
Just goes.
This guy gotta skate ledges or what? Yep. Another ledge skating video on Free Skate Bag. It's my job to watch these. Yo, Godfather Fredo, I'm skating a ledge. I bet you know. Godfather Fredo, I say so. I was skating a ledge. Halo, tomato, potato. Oh, that back tail though. Oh. Oh. These guys love America more than anybody else in the entire world, man. No Nas slander. I'm not slandering Nas, bro. I'm just saying it's kind of funny to fucking skate ledges in oversized clothing with a backwards hat to American classic rap, bro. Boom bap. Awesome. Brand new formula for video. Man, we're leaving this shit in 2025. Does anybody find this fun to watch? I mean, the skating is not even like... He's a good skater, you know? It's just funny. Like, people just make the same video over and over again. That fit is fucking cray-cray. Yo, this outfit is cray-cray. You got graphic grip with Vans old schools. And some flirted out sweatpants, bruh. Yeah. See that as a ledge skater skating a Nas, you're gonna need a push that's a little more masculine than that. That push is too lackadaisical for my liking, bro. Remains stiff. Remains a ledge skater must, an old school hip hop ledge skater must always remain hard at all times. Don't let any whimsy into your push. Who's my favorite Canadian skater that skates for Primitive? What's his name again? I always fucking forget his name. Wade, thank you, Wade. You would never see Wade do a push like this. Wade would be jelking his penis between ledges. He's extending the base of his cock between ledge tricks. And that's what you ledge skaters need to be doing. You'd be fiddling with your Johnson before doing like an inward heel tail slide on the next marble ledge. Insane commentary. This is just the truth. If the truth to you is insane, then that's the problem lies with you, my friend. I mean, it is like this picture, little kid scooter. Oh, there it is! I found it! Ha! That was a blessing in disguise, yes. Guys, see, look. This one. Yeah. Yep. 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 Yeah. Yeah, dude. You can't be skating a Nas doing a push that resembles this classic scooter child. Okay! Wait, G40, yo! The crispiest and the cleanest and the steeziest in the game, you feel me?
That was bad though.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning, rolled a blunt and took a shit.
Oh!
That was bad too.
God damn. This is the real deal right here.
everybody know it.
Did you check?
He can rap, but he lying. I'm through sugar coat.
All day?
There's just no way he's got a small penis. It's impossible.
Rap gang just to take a shit. The realest nigga in it, everybody know it.
There's a white man with a long ass dick.
All day?
Yeah, he cool, but he fake as fuck.
Oh my god.
Freaking on that bitch, still fuck your baby mama.
Oh.
Y'all can stop sweating. I ain't gonna say y'all name. Nah, the streets know what's up, nigga. They know y'all lame. Nigga won't even holler at me, but he bumping my music. This shit crazy.
Damn.
I feel like Boots. I think these niggas still.
Oh. Not a good ledge trick. That's a ledge trick I would do. Oh. Go study my analytics. People get so sensitive about like Nas and stuff. I just don't like rap music where the guy's trying to sound too smart. You know what I mean? Go study my analytics. What could he possibly be talking about in this section? I know he's like the GOAT or whatever. Go study my analytics. I'm saying it's like, this is the type of guy I would expect to be like blown away by that type of rapping. Hey, analyze my analysis, look into my eyes, and you can find the real lies lie beneath what is not seen to the uninitiated eye. Underneath the pyramid, you can find a squid from SpongeBob and that Squidward. It's like, holy fuck, this guy's on fire.
For that, I think I'm blessed more. All these Fredos could have been added to the death score.
The Fredos.
Second line dancing on St. Charles Street. New Orleans band was jamming, playing a raw beat. They gon' miss him sad. They say they stopped his heart.
I already know I'm gonna get so many comments that are like, dude, you're such a fucking piece of shit. I think WAP is way better than this. Is that crazy to say? Is it am I just dead wrong for saying that WAP is better than this? WAP is I like WAP more. I feel like that would be fake for me to say that I like Nas more than Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. Engagement. Dude, none of you listen to this song. Not a single person here actually listens to this song. You just know you're supposed to like it. Contrarian to say it's better, real to say. Okay, but what, should I be listening to stuff that... I mean, I think the one is better. The one that I listen to more, I think, is better. I've never heard this song. Fredos. My analytics. Yo, you gotta step inside a time machine, bro. Come back with a vengeance. It's like I feel like you gotta be on pot to like this. Look at his ass. You gotta be on pot for bars about time machines to hit, man. You gotta be all doped up. Yo, I step inside of a time machine, I come back with a vengeance. Like, whoa, fuck, bro.
The reason you spelling Y with capital letters. Listen, and for those
Wait, what?
have no vendettas, we the reason you spelling Y with capital letters.
Yeah.
Listen, and for those who want my position, you gotta step inside a time machine, come back with a vengeance.
For those who want my position, you gotta step inside a time machine, come back with a vengeance. That's a bulletproof bars, bro. Y'all can't hate on that.
Go study my analytics.
Go study my... This is really, like, hard not to click on right now. This video.
Hello everyone.
Oh my god.
This is Running on Empty.
I can finally relax when this guy's on screen, you know what I mean?
Well, hello ladies, gentlemen, and everyone watching. Welcome one and all to this newest edition of the Running on Empty food review series. I'm your host, the Report of the Week. Thank you for checking in.
Dude, sometimes the way he bites food just pisses me off. Like, his mouth is only capable of, like, hinging to, like, 25%. He's, like, leaving 75% of his power on the table. Look at this. What are you doing? You're not getting any bun, man. You gotta get the chicken and that's the point of the sandwich. You gotta have it all at once. Go back in. Come on, buddy.
It's funny, that kind of got torn into like a strip.
Oh my god, he's doing it again! Oh, dude, I'm gonna fucking scream. I guess he got the bottom bun a bit.
We have a problem.
This should be good. Dude, I fucking love this guy. Some people just like were meant to be on camera. Everything they do is gold. Says, we have a problem, then takes a sip from his goblet.
We have a problem.
Building the suspense. This is when he's at his most beautiful. I've said this before. He could be a model. Look at him. He's like a snake. But when you see him on screen at the same time, you know, with like a glass, a blue glass. Look at the way he eats this is just infuriating, man. He ate around the sides of it. Like he refuses to like dig into it. Okay, I can't do this anymore. I'm actually going to end the stream. I don't want to watch this Carhartt video anymore. I'm getting off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I like some of the tricks. It's just some of these fits are like fucking insanely hard to look at. You do have to wonder sometimes when like people are adults, you know what I mean? Maybe this is a EU gap to, you know, a cultural thing, but it just seems like way too much of a skateboarding costume for an actual adult, you know what I mean? Like to be wearing fucking bedazzled jorts and then a zip up that is held together by the strings. You're tying a little bow with the strings. It's like, are you supposed to be some sort of like Zoomies Dracula type of character? I mean, look, it looks like he's wearing a fucking cape. I'm getting major Deeddz impersonator vibes. This is a sort of interesting idea though. On this fucking brick wall from 1472. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, man. That's, I mean, that's, oh my lord. Is this a test? Am I being tested? That fucking clip, man. What are we supposed to think about that, dude? What are the kids saying these days? This gotta be rage bait. Why? Why would you need to pan up? Was there a chance that the identity of the man who had just done this roll-on grind down a 4-stair, were we expecting it to be a different person when you went back up? We know who he is. That's the point of this shot, is to establish that it's the last guy we've been watching for the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It's still him. Okay, we didn't forget. That was 1 second ago we saw his face. Literally. He's the same guy at the top of the stairs as he is at the bottom of the stairs. Why the fuck would you film this like this? I mean, why the fuck would you film this? It's already a fair question. But like, you know what I'm saying about like those word people like to use? Is it pastiche? Imitates the style of another artist or era, often combining an artistic work in a style that imitates that of another work, artist, or period. I don't even know if pastiche is the right word, but since we're discussing a European guy, we'll go with that. Like, what you have to think at some point, it's like, dude, I'm doing like a ride-on grind in gigantic shorts. All right, let's see what he's got.
That's doing it.
Does he just hate on things? That's what he does?
Yeah, and it's it's skateboarders. He did the Chris Cole thing, I think. And that was his ex-wife.
He has 139,000 subscribers.
So I'm bigger than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. He went from fully ignoring me, I've talked about this. I guess it's because he's streaming now and people keep bothering him. I mean, I guess that goes to show you how relevant how relevant Jason is at the moment. Like, the biggest deal is the fact that I mentioned him because that's all that anyone in his chat will talk about. And he's like, what is he? Is he a big deal or something? Who is this guy? It's like, dude, you obviously know who I am. Come on, buddy. Oh, it's his.
All right, have we reached the goal?
Yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, it's true. Gifted hater got me, and I will be forever in his debt. Congratulations to him and his victorious 100,000 followers on YouTube. You fucking suck.
Jason will be back.
You suck as much as I do. I hate myself for having that many followers, and you think it's cool. That's how much of a loser you are. Come to Tony's. Oh, wait, you're not invited.
It fucking destroyed me, dude. Come to Tony's. Oh, wait, you're not invited. You mean I can't come and hang out with you and that other old dumbass that I fucking make fun of on the internet every week? No, please. I'm devastated. Look at all. What would I do at Tony's place? The only thing that I would be able to do is record a podcast episode with you guys. But as far as I understand it, that studio's not around anymore. It's not like I'm going to be skating the vert ramp. The podcast studio to me is a vert ramp. You know, watching me skate vert would be like watching Jason try and record stuff on YouTube. Okay, that's not the good clip, actually. Is it this one? Oh, yeah.
I would like to look into the moon landing more.
It's such a good opener. Can I drop it on vert? Probably not, dude. Probably not.
You know what? Someone said this is what you get for supporting Tim Pool. I saw Tim Pool be very angry.
This is what you get. What are you getting?
People trolling.
Oh.
But I thought it was because of grifted hater.
He's calling me a grifter.
But it's confusing. A lot of people hate me for a lot of reasons. But anybody that's angry at Stranger Things...
I have no idea how the fuck he went into this. I think there's 3 clips. In the other one, he says, Tim Pool, he's not paying me enough for this. So he's calling me a grifter, but also saying he will endorse whatever people tell him to as long as he's getting paid enough money for it. And he thinks he's a genius for calling me grifter hater.
But it's confusing. A lot of people hate me for a lot of reasons. But anybody that's angry at Stranger Things scares me. That's scary.
It's so good.
Because I've been watching it. It's not that good. And I also watched the first season the other day.
It's corny.
It's not, it never got any more gay. It's always been gay. The main characters are dudes that play, what is it, D&D?
Dungeons and Dragons.
You play Dungeons and Dragons.
It's for like
First episode.
It's for younger kids.
It's for nerds.
I love this, like the biggest old guy take ever. Like, you thought it was gay before? It's been gay the whole time. They're playing Dungeons and Dragons. He doesn't know that it's like 2025 and Chads play D&D now. It's not like nerd. Everyone has a computer. Everybody has a bunch of weird interests. People play Dota. People play D&D. People play Yu-Gi-Oh! People are playing all kinds of dope shit. Hot chicks love D&D. Exactly. And that's the world has passed Jason by. He doesn't know that kind of stuff anymore. He doesn't know that everybody that is under 25 years old grew up playing video games, playing Minecraft, playing Pokemon. Birdhouse.
I saw Thrasher posted a reel of Tony Hawk talking about him. Oh my god, bro. Chat, how old is bro? I have a like serious pet peeve with like half sending alt people. You know what I'm saying? Like he's wearing those Dickie Ronnie Sandoval pants. He's got painted nails and he's just wearing a white tee and Lakais. Like either like be Christopher Hyatt or don't, you know? Like, why are you picking and choosing normoid skate gear? And then you're like, he's completely failing at blending it into something that looks alternative. Like he has no, to me, it's like he has no idea how to like present himself. Bruh. He is kind of serving Christopher, actually. But he just looks like a mall goth. I hate to be throwing around the word zoomies so much, but it's like zoomies, Hot Topic, Spencer's type of guy. Like pro skaters shouldn't look like that. Those guys should be looking to pro skaters to like fashion themselves. I mean, straight up Dan Webb's fit, bro. Like really. Dude, what? This shit is mid as hell, man. Come on, dude. Front pop? Come on, buddy. Are we fucking serious, bro? Is this switch? That's just a gross trick, man. And what is this angle? I'm assuming somebody else was trying a different trick and David Loy gets like, you know, the filmer will film him like out of courtesy. There's no way this is like a primary angle. Ay, man. Like, it's times like, okay, so why is the video 7 minutes? If this is, you know, if this shit is in here. If you're gonna, there's nothing impressive about dropping a 7-minute video part unless it's fucking sick. Otherwise, it's just rude. Like, why subject everybody to this? Because it's like the dumb person watching this, you know, the dumb skater watching is going, oh, 7-minute part from Deloy? It's like, yeah, any fucking skater can drop a 7-minute part. They don't because it's inconsiderate. And on some real shit, though, because I stream myself watching this stuff, I appreciate it because I get to watch David Loy. But it's like, if I were David Loy and I wanted to put the best fucking possible version of myself out there, you know, I wouldn't be dropping 7-minute parts filled with junk. What the fuck? Okay, let's go.
It's almost like I'm an expert. Trap myself until I
fall. That was cool. Okay. Must have been a last-second thing they were working on. Paint David Loy on some plexiglass. I do appreciate the fact that people are doing analog transitions, though, a bit. You know? Like, everybody pays some fucking 3D animation guy to do a spinning metallic logo. Oh, here we go. He was just getting warmed up. Okay, buddy, come on. Okay. That's pretty scary. That's scary too.
not giving her room to breathe.
That trick is like only cool like front lip on a curved ledge if you hold it the whole time, you know? The one Hugo did was amazing. Yeah, you gotta keep it right there. Oh my lord, dude, what the fuck? Sorry, I have to text. Boom, stun on these hoes, David. Fuck me, who was hating on you 1 second ago. Okay. Yeah, you can't touch that thing, dude. Mason absolutely cream pied this spot. There's no one should bother anymore. It is a cool spot though. But yeah, you know, nose grind, not gonna cut it. Oh, okay, I like that. I'm with the street grab shit. That was badass. I mean, so far it's like, dude, the first song, you cut all of that out. Like almost every trick in here was straight bullshit. I mean, the second half of this isn't bad. It's pretty enjoyable, I would say, actually. What was that? A little 5-0 action? Nice. That's pretty hard. He still needs to amp it up on his accessories, you know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm talking about. How the fuck you wearing a spiderweb beanie, bro? He's got to be at least 30 in this clip. You know what I mean? Like, this half-sending emo thing needs to stop. You can't be a fake goth. Like a jock goth? How the fuck can we have jock goths? 34? No, he is not. He's a fake goth at 34 years old? Yuck. Give him the chair. Oh, wow. Okay, this is a little more like it. It's really his... Like, okay, I like the top. The pants situation, though. You know what I mean? I feel like there's no reason this guy shouldn't be rocking skinnies. Like, and at this point, to me, if you're this committed, you know, to the look, like if you're like half sending, like why are you even wearing free Lakais, dude? Just fucking buy Converse. Buy like some non-skate shoe. Buy anything. Lakais are throwing your whole steez off. Yeah, get some skinnies. Lose those Lakais. You'll have a much more polished product. I like his shirt. Yeah, baby. Oh my god. Okay, so he saved his best outfit for his most buck trick.
Love's absent.
Oh, is this the center? Okay. That was badass. That was a cool move. Is this that gnarly? I guess for him it is.
Screaming.
But it's just like for the type of skater that could do that, I wouldn't think that would be super crazy. I kind of like the lip slide, but whatever. Still not watching. That's fun. That's funny, but that's funny to write if you're anybody but Thrasher. Like, because it's so confusing. What's the fucking deal? What does this mean? Exactly. What's the deal? What does this mean? Is Mike Burnett really that pissed off that Ryan Lay has a career? Why even say anything? Like, because essentially Ryan is a pro skater, has just been grinding his ass off for years as a bench player, like as a 6th, 7th man on every team that he's a part of. It's fucking miraculous. Like, and this actually speaks to, I think, Ryan's like networking skills as a skater. And a lot of people like of Ryan's like kind of like skill or clout within skateboarding would have dropped off years ago, but Ryan's good at writing emails. Ryan's very good at writing emails, and he's made himself useful in other capacities. He just got sponsored by Mountain Hardwear. This brand, Ryan rides for this company. He's the only skater that rides for this company. How? Because he likes going on hikes and stuff and does like blogs and newsletters and takes photos and posts them and stuff. So he makes himself, he's a smart guy. He knows how to make himself marketable in multiple areas, right? So Ryan has done a lot with the skills that he has, but it's just so random to like choose a guy like him, right? And be like, yeah, fuck this guy. But yeah, also, yeah, he does slow impact. Ryan is also like, he is what you call an unproblematic king. He's skate Twitter's favorite skater. Why go after him? Streets are saying Ryan owns you. I can assure you, Ryan does not own me. Ryan does not own me. He's beaten me in skate a couple times. But I can kick his ass, trust me, in skate. Say you're a magazine with still watching as a kind of tagline. You put up billboards around town with Phelps eyeglasses. Did they do that in SF? It's your brand language and heritage claim, a big part of who you are image-wise. So one of the things that stuck out to me about Thrasher doing this, as well as it just being like a completely unwarranted random fucking attack on Ryan Lay, who's going to have his feelings hurt by this, because you shouldn't do this kind of shit if you're Thrasher, because you're the main fucking aggregator. And like essentially skateboarding is a heliocentric system with Thrasher in the middle. Basically everything goes through them. So if you're going to have an article done about you, you want Thrasher to do it. And if you want to have a video put out, you want Thrasher to put it out. If you want to have an Instagram edit dropped, you want Thrasher to drop it. Like, also Thrasher make themselves like necessary to skateboarding as well. Like, they're the biggest YouTube channel pretty much in skateboarding. They're also like one of the biggest Instagram pages, and they're the only actual magazine, physical publication still doing stuff. So like Thrasher is extremely important. Not only that, Thrasher isn't like this thing where you kind of have a choice how much you want to or do not want to work with them. Thrasher like has this weird thing where they require people to bend the knee and kiss the ring in order to work with them. Meanwhile, like they're just kind of dicks to everybody else. Like they ban photographers for working with different magazines. Like they are control freaks. They require absolute like dictatorship over what happens within skateboarding media. They feel personally threatened by anything that is not under their dominion. That's why they don't like me. They hate me because they can't tell me what to do. And I am like a sizable platform in skateboarding, and I just do and say whatever the fuck I want. They hate that. And they hate working with any other magazine. That's why it's weird, in my opinion. Another facet to actually why this is weird is because like the incident that this is in reference to, which I can't disclose, anytime I can't say something, it's because it has the potential to negatively affect somebody else. If it's going to negatively affect me, I don't care, because that's my job to tell you guys basically almost indiscriminately any fucking thing that I know, if it came to me sort of like in a way that I can share it. This has a potential, this particular story has a potential to affect other people, so I can't share it. It was like a big drama at the time, but I think that's why Ryan Lay is randomly being dissed here. But this is also why this is totally inappropriate to me, my opinion, and why it's so random that they do this. This was like 3 years ago, this situation. Just this last year, Ryan was in communication with Thrasher, working with a photographer that is employed by Thrasher to have like an article come out in the magazine, right? Things ended up not happening. I guess Ryan put a bunch of work and the photographer put a bunch of work into making this thing happen. And then I guess, you know, Burnett saw the photos and thought they weren't gnarly enough or whatever and ended up passing on the entire thing, right? Fair enough, whatever. It just didn't pan out. What isn't cool is after that happens, 2025, this was something that was being discussed. They then like turn around and diss him over an event that happened like 3 years earlier. It's so fucking weird and like unprofessional and passive aggressive. And this is like Thrasher fucking sucks for these type of reasons. They're a bunch of like sensitive boomers who think they can do whatever the fuck that they want, and everybody else has to like play by their rules. You asked the guy, they were gonna work on an article. The article fell through, and then you turn around and you like kick sand in his eyes. What the fuck is that about? So strange for them to be doing this. Thank you, Ghost of Fido. Also, like, let's be real. Using Phelps's name to take a dig at Ryan Lay, again, of all fucking people, it's like, do you guys feel like that's like, first of all, appropriate to be using his name to talk shit on a random skater? But also, like, are you guys proud of the way that you've been conducting yourselves? You know what I mean? You guys really think that, like, okay, what would Phelps... Hopefully Phelps isn't still watching, man. Hopefully he isn't. Because you guys are lucky this shit ain't loading. This was, like, one of the wackest things in recent memory. So it's like, how are you guys going to use Phelps's name, sacred, like, skateboarding god, who they all exalt, and basically it's a what would Jesus do, what would Phelps do program over there. That's how it's supposed to be. And so you're going to use his name to shit out. What would he think about this? What would he say about this? I'll tell you specifically why this is such a fucking corny-ass thing for Thrasher to do, is because Thrasher has spent years and years and years building up their ethos as a company, as a brand, so they make themselves like, you know, marketable to the market they're trying to sell stuff to. They're seen as being like very authentic because they don't stray from their niche. They focus on real skateboarding shit, right? That's what they pour their time and energy into. Now, if you're just like a random, pointless fucking brand like Polaroid that literally hired Lady Gaga to be the creative director, same exact position that Vans is in, by the way, they're in no man's land. Like, Polaroid means nothing. It's essentially for like dumb ass girls that want to buy, you know, a camera to take cute pictures of their friends. There's no, at this point in their lifespan, they don't know how to sell things to people. So if they see something like Thrasher, they're going to be like, oh, this would be cool to do a collaboration with Thrasher because people actually like Thrasher because they're the opposite of us. Because Thrasher, as a brand, has been selling themselves to the specific like audience that they sell to, again, making them like, you know, authentic, right? They have a legitimate ethos to them. Okay, so when you do this kind of stuff, you just throw that entire thing out the window. You sacrifice some level of that, and you just do it. You just do it to make money. Now, this reminds me, I know I'm fully ranting right now, reminds me a lot of the situation that Vans is in, where they hired SZA as creative director, right? Vans' new slip-on or whatever. So there's one that's like a Birkenstock ripoff. This pissed me off. I saw these. Okay, yes, this. All right. So Vans just made this. Okay. So when I see this, I'm like, Vans is fully, at this point in their lifespan, they are no longer making any products that are going to be, and there's so many examples of this. If you just spent like 5 minutes looking through Vans's website, you would see everything is a spoof of a spoof. They have some like Miu New Balance ripoff thing that they do. They just copy they're like the biggest trend hoppers ever. So now they're just fucking making Birkenstocks because why the fuck not? They're basically just like a Temu fucking duplicator, but they stick a Vans logo on whatever. Basically, like, ideally, if you're a good brand, right, you have an idea and then you sell those ideas as products. And then those ideas sort of like influence, because they're hypothetically good ideas and they're original. You have like an actual creatively minded person working or running your brand. Those influence, you know, the trends and the consumption habits of the public, because they're new ideas. They're relatively novel, right? That's when you're an inspiring you're inspiring people when you are coming at things from that perspective. Then there's the other side of it where Vans is taking ideas that other people have. They're looking at the habits of like basically the lowest common denominator mall idiot troglodytes, and then they're just spoofing them. Vans is a spoof brand now. Like they are taking what is left of their brand name recognition to try to trick people into buying cheaper, shittier versions of actually good shoes that are out there. So I feel like Thrasher did something similar where they just like, they kind of like, they cheaply used their brand name and they're like, oh, we'll just kind of like stick this over here and then like kind of hope that everybody forgets. Where Thrasher intermittently does this. Like they did it with Lacoste. It was like, what the fuck is the point of this? So all of that was to say, I don't think you guys should be leveraging, Jake Phelps's name to talk shit on Ryan Lay, because you guys are guilty. I don't think he would appreciate any of that stuff, your Vans-like behavior. Anyway, this is Kyle's writing, which means you've got one twist of that phrase to spend, one chance to play your brand's catchphrase against some or other kook out of hundreds of kooks in skateboarding, an industry that's literally bubbling over with whack shit and stupidity, and you, venerable institution, choose to spend this joke on Ryan Lay. I'm sorry, but whatever petty beef is behind this, it's just, Kyle totally knows, it's just a really glaring waste of finite brand asset. Get your head out of your ass, Thrasher. It's a tough market for venerable magazines committed to petty beef, but hey, I'm just one subscriber. What do I know? I hate that way old guys do that, where they just go, well, hey, what do I know? Don't do that. Just stand on your fucking point. What is funny to me about this is like, again, like talking shit on Ryan. It's like, has Thrasher said like anything about like Chris Cole, for example? I don't recall them ever speaking about that or ever making a point on actual shit that's happening within the skate industry that is like extremely negative and would be a good opportunity for them to like, you know, post something responsible that took like any balls whatsoever. Same thing, they had Atiba interview Nyjah, right, about the fucking video from ages ago, and it was like it was like a 3 fucking word question or something, and Nyjah's like, didn't happen or whatever, and then they just move on. Phelps an OD'd junkie. He ain't watching shit. Really not the one to put on a pedestal. Listen, man, I respect your opinion on that situation. I'm not really going to comment too much on it, because I wasn't there for like Phelps's influence. I wasn't paying attention, so I can't quantify it, honestly. But it's about how Thrasher behaves. Thrasher sells merchandise. They sell hoodies and t-shirts with the Phelps's frames, and they have still watching next to it. They treat him like he's a god. So regardless, and they use him to make money. They use his image to make money. Regardless of you or what I think, it's still a fair point, the one that Kyle's making, which is that why are you going to use this like really integral, you know, kind of sacred part of your brand to like talk shit on this fucking random, totally, yeah, like kind of inconsequential skater who's just like, yeah, who's just doing his thing. I didn't
insult blogger. Very interesting choice.
Like Burnett, I mean, he's the guy who runs it. He's such a good example. He's like such like a smug little defensive antagonistic prick. Like, he just sounds like a little bitch. Like, insult vlogger? That's a very interesting choice. It's like, you sound like such a pussy, dude. Kiss my ass. Thrasher loves to act like it's not the pettiest asshole in the industry. Exactly. Tell me what's so hellride about that plaid shirt / sweater combo, Burnett. Now that most
other time spares no man.
Yeah, that's I cringe watching my old videos, but
this is a legendary fit. The dude in the white boat shoes with the piss yellow pullover. I'm sure this is a very expensive garment.
Sometimes I feel like, oh, this was a controversial choice, but at the same time, like I don't sponsor him for the YouTube stuff. I sponsor him for the skating. There's like a lot of people who don't like what he does.
He's so fucking problematic. Sorry, I don't have a selfie fucking cam in my mom's basement. I got shit to do.
Oh, epic cope line, my favorite. How many clips do you have in that new edit that dropped, Nora? Just curious. And when was the last time you put something out? I think I've released 2 parts since I started doing YouTube. I don't think Nora's released anything. I got shit to do. What do you have to do? Oh, actually, she did drop something recently. She apparently announced that she's gay. According to the most reputable news source in all of skateboarding, Shredder News. That's the last thing she dropped. The only thing she dropped in 5 years is the announcement that she's gay. If I spelled this right, I'm a god. Yep. That's how you know the hate is real, that I know how to spell Vasconcelos. This is what she has to go to. Like, literally, this is what skaters like Nora do. They go to events. They just go to shit and show up. That's that female skateboarding privilege. Sorry about it. She's made a career now off of doing this. Literally nothing. And then coloring products. Oh, great. And then coloring products lilac. Dude, just epic. Epic rich liberal posting. Sharing shit about ice and then reposting yourself from your house in Los Angeles petting your cat. Not that, but something else. Fuck you, basically. Sorry, I got shit to do. I have to take pictures of me petting my couch on petting my cat on my couch while I repost ice stuff on my Instagram story. I'm extremely fucking busy. Fuck you. Mind me in a couple months.
We're shaving someone's eyebrows. Not mine. Right. Hopefully.
Yo, sick. Bro, this is like totally something that people do on a skate trip, bro. He didn't have any fucking eyebrows to begin with. Look at this. Was this like not the first take or something?
Oh no! Oh my god, I look bright.
You look the same, man.
Bruh.
He's like I get he's a shape board skater, but he's not like, he needs like a smaller sized shape board, you know what I mean? Like this, he's doing a lot of nose slide heel. I literally remember when he was learning these tricks at Vans Indoor. Yeah. His board looks too heavy for him. Like every time he flips out of these nose slides, it's like the board is falling at twice the velocity that he is. Oh, that was nasty. Oh my god. Who filmed this? What camera is this even? Look at this. Like 80% of the screen is blurry. Hey, Welcome Skateboards has money too. You know what I mean? Let's look at their website. What are they selling right now? What is Welcome selling to us? Because if you're not rich and you're doing this stuff, okay, Slipknot X Welcome. I also don't understand why, like, why the fuck does Slipknot need Welcome? Just sell your own merch. I guess they have distribution at Urban Outfitter. Look at this fucking dog shit. People buy this too, man. Like, what the fuck? Same as J Films' brand. Same blank, probably. Same logo. Harry Potter X Welcome. I saw these in person. They're actually low-key fire. What the fuck? Dude. It's miraculous, magical even, that these aren't sold out, because if you are a millennial, there's This is probably in the top 5 most difficult purchases to resist. Welcome Skateboards X Harry Potter. I was kind of on the fence if the Lego Batman movie is better than the Robert Pattinson Batman. What the fuck? This looks like the Mark Zuckerberg. What the fuck, dude? They just cut out Voldemort's head and then threw a little filter on top of it. Was it Tritone, whatever it's called? A little newspaper. Holy fuck, it's bad. It looks like this. Meme. I don't even want to. Yep, it knows what I want. Ew, yucky, ew. This was the first thing that AI ever was responsible for where I was like, okay. I might throw NVIDIA a couple bucks after all. Perhaps. Perhaps I do see the good in this technology. This is halftone print, right? That's what they fucking call it? I mean, it's so, like, bad. It literally isn't better than the merch they have at Universal Studios. Another place I also visited recently. I went to Harry Potter World. First of all, butterbeer is so fucking gross. So, last Harry Potter points. There's a TV show coming out next year. Oh my god, is there a trailer?
Sometimes I feel like...
Oh my god. What? What the fuck is this? Cannot be real, man. It's fake? Okay. But that's not too dissimilar from what the actual Harry Potter kid looks like. Yeah, there you go. I kind of want to watch the AI trailer a little bit now. Look at this. Just non-binary Harry. Non-binary Harry for some reason. Is that even a biological male, bro? Is that how they're getting revenge on J.K. Rowling? By making Harry a woman. Harry, you're a woman. You're a woman, Harry. I'm a what? You're a woman, Harry. This spot must be in West Hollywood. Look at that crew. My God. Let's get an interview with these guys and gals.
All right, give me my money. Try to gamble it. $15 roll.
You shouldn't even show this kind of stuff, man.
Thanks, dude.
It's funnier if you do $1. It needs to be $1 or 1,000. I don't want to see this like exchange of money between peasants. $15. That filmer has to pay. That filmer's probably unpaid already, and now he has to pay him for filming him land the trick. $15. Now I'm sad.
Fucking
Enders are now whatever took the longest and not what the best trick was.
stellar performance. Just the beverage.
These shoes were in World War II. World War II, where these shoes came from. You imagine?
Can you skate in them?
Oh yeah, sure can.
All right, this is gonna be disgusting, so I'm just gonna mute.
Your board is fucking crazy too.
Smoking crack on video would be cooler than betting $15. Totally. I'd bet $15, but I wouldn't do it on video. $150. That's something worth recording. I like this guy.
So I can get it juicy for you.
All right, hurry up, come on.
So I can get it juicy for you.
We don't know him.
Shawty wanna fuck.
It's only funny if we know him. We don't know him. So now I don't know him. I don't like him because he's showing me his cute personality. And I don't think he's cute yet. So I have the ick. Hurry up, come on. Okay, so this guy skates in boots. Was this supposed to be like a hardcore thing that they put it in slow motion? I expected there to at least be some damage, but it was a wheel hit, not even a truck hit. Welcome can't even get that right. They can't get right how to do a lens hit and put that in the video. What's his name? Okay, so everyone has cute nicknames. That's how this is. This is the theme of this video. We have Bev Up in Filthy Pond. Isn't that a bit redundant? Filthy Pond? When was the last time you saw a clean pond? Unless you were in a botanical garden or something. I think most ponds are filthy. It would be more notable if you see a clean pond, you know what I mean? The average pond is a naturally occurring pond. So naturally that pond is going to be filthy, right? Am I crazy? You're telling me a boot cut these jeans? Yeah. I mean, it is giving a little FTI, boot cut with boots. If those are even boot cuts. Sort of on the cusp. Whoa, dog tag footage. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my lord, that is... I mean, if you're wearing shoes that like make it so that a ride-on 50 front pop out is like the coolest shit you can do. I mean, there's just like a line between, in my opinion, like dressing as a form of expression, right? And then like sort of doing tricks that kind of like make sense with the way that you dress, right? So it's like a consistent identity that you have as a skater. But then there's, I feel like people go about it in like the wrong order where you do, oh, I'm like, it feels like he's doing this trick because he has like a particular image of like what he wants his footage to look like. I'm not doing a very good job of explaining this, but like if you deconstruct this clip for even like a second, you'll just be like, oh, it's like pretty dumb. Like basically filming this, no matter what you're wearing, filming this as an actual trick is like pretty insane. Like this is at best like a girl trick that from like a flow girl. Like this is a flow girl trick, and you're doing a flow girl trick because you're wearing Doc Martens and you're skating a shaped board. I think it came from a Facebook post ages ago, but somebody like just wrote like shaped boards are just an excuse to be bad at skating. And it's like, yeah, how are you supposed to argue with that idea when you look at a clip like this? There's like bleached hair, like cut off capri pants so that we can see your Doc Marten socks when you do. Like, there's just way too much focus on the aesthetic of the trick versus the trick itself, you know? So like, okay, how the fuck are you this good? You can laser flip something on a shaped board like that. You can fucking laser flip in boots on a shaped board, and you're also filming this? Like, that's just fucking crazy. We're not just gonna assume every single trick is good because you're wearing boots while you do it. That's so crazy. So it seems like he like is sponsored by Doc Marten, maybe. Why do people make skate vids anymore? Sometimes it feels like that, man. Sometimes it does feel like that. And I'm not currently in a good enough mood where I can give you a real fucking good answer to that question.
Wait, Texas, babe.
The format is like exactly the same. Like for each part, the opening is the same thing. Like 3 B-roll clips of me being cute, and then like kind of like slowly start the video with like the little instrumental, and then we have our first trick, and then I'm guessing she's gonna land probably, and then something's gonna go BAM or something like that, then the song's gonna start. There you go. I've seen this video 1,000 times in my fucking life, man. I mean, let's be honest, guys. What are we filming here? Oh my God, Nora! Oh! Pretty sure I had a nightmare recently that Nora was in. Or I don't know if it was a nightmare or a dream, but if Nora was in my dream, then I guess that makes it a nightmare. Oh, got you. Oh, got you. My enemy, my original enemy. I mean, what is, she's a transition skater, right? Like that's her thing. She can do that move, that thingy. Okay. And this is a video? Like this is not a vlog, right? If you're a transition skater and that's what you do, you have zero reason to film this. I don't give a damn if you're a female. Male, female, non-binary, they, them. Young Harry Potter 2027. Television reboot looking ass motherfucker. I don't care who you are. You can't film this. A pivot fakie. On a, like, I've been to this spot. Everybody that I went to this spot with can do this trick. Nobody even thought about filming it. It's just like moments like these that are sort of offensive to the viewer. Do you know what I mean? Because this is just sort of like, we're just full. This isn't even filler. This is lower than filler. What did you do here? I had I got upset here. I like went here and then I was in a bad mood and left. That's what I did there. I got angry at this spot. 2 angles. Like, what the fuck? That's so fucking easy. Do literally like just the other thing is it's not even like creative. That's what I'm saying. You think you are they filmed it twice? Who is directing this? Who directed who was there on the session and said film that one twice? We'll show that 2 times in the video. Because that's so fucking smart. Do like a pivot fakie the more difficult way. If we're gonna get Airbnb hijinks, I don't want to see like the fucking skaters walking around with Topo Chicos. You know what I mean? Everybody needs to have like their own handle. You guys are doing your like prank B-roll off of a couple fucking seltzers. Oh my God, not the Amazon. Duh. It's the Amazon rug and the tripod light over there. Oh my God. Why is everyone so silly? Why is nobody taking this seriously? This is a welcome skateboards video. I couldn't even tell if I was looking at Ryan Reyes or if that was literally Robert Blazek. Did anyone else think that was Robert Blazek? They look exactly the same. Are you fucking kidding me right now, guys? Putting a boned ollie on a bump on the fucking ground. A DIY boned ollie. I mean, this is not really that high. This is making us whites look bad. And where's Nora's footage? Oh my god, what the fucking shit, man. What the fuck, dude? What are these tricks? Ollie off of a nipple. And then right on tail slide manual? Like, these are not real fucking tricks, man. Come on, scrape. Scrape for me. Let me get one. Come on, come on. Let me get one. Yeah, maybe. Yep. Say we'll call that a scrape, and then we'll call that one a scrape as well. Yeah. Oh, and another one. There's 7 scrapes on this manual. Kind of like that one. Not gonna lie. Okay, fucking enough of these goofy slams. Ew! I can do that. Oh my god. Dude. Nathan back there, bev up like, holy fuck, that was cool. Look at him. Oh, my dream trick. How does he do that on a regular shaped board? Oh my fucking god, another one? How many times does this guy fall over and then make a soy face and look at the camera? Performative Bales with the mustache, yes. God damn it, dude. Joe is gonna skate like this soon. I'm literally worse than all of these people too. That's what's crazy. Doing a bunch of fucking stall tricks, man. What the fuck was that? We're still fucking skating this thing? On the breakdown of the music? I mean, this is the 6th fucking stall trick in the last 45 seconds on this goddamn spot. Oh my god, dude. I mean, big fucking deal. Maybe I would have liked that if you just show that. Wait, there's slow-mo and now real speed afterwards. Okay. Oh my god! Fucking, you guys all need to like conduct a Heaven's Gate style mass suicide for this shit, man. I want to see all of you with Nike Monarchs and a big punch bowl. Holy fucking shit, no way! Oh my god, you're serious? Impossible no slide. Oh my god, dude. You guys are fucking amazing. You guys are really fucking good. Oh my god. Wow. Oh yes, let's see the John Hill angle on the fucking ground. Good. Yep. Wow. Fucking wow.
I'm happy.
Sweaty. Moist boys. The moist boys.
That was dope, dude. Was it good? Was it that one? The slide and everything, did all the stuff? We'll see.
This is actually crazy.
No.
Oh, the tables turned, baby. The tables turned.
This is real money, too. This isn't fake shit. We play with real money.
Wow. That's so funny. You guys are so funny. You guys are so funny. Oh, more silly. Is that that's the last trick of the video, the ender, impossible no slide.
Oh, this one's fucking hard. This one's impossible.
Wow, I'm glad we can have a silly feel-good montage to end this video, chock full of stalls and silly slams, silly beamer slams. Okay, well, if your goal with this video was to make us like the welcome team, oh, there's doing more. We actually hate you guys, unfortunately. We hate all of you. You're just spending too much time drinking and gambling. By the way, why are you guys doing all this drinking and gambling when half of your crew are 17-year-old girls? What's that about, huh? Are those the only people that laugh at your guys' shitty jokes? Are those the only people you can get? Is it the audience? The audience, the only receptive audience to your guys' quirky personalities. What the fuck is this? There's so much just bullshit. Oh my god, you guys, fucking please. Usually when skate videos come out, I'm like, okay. Like, I kind of thought you guys were maybe just like pointless, money-grubbing collab opportunists. But after you dropped your video, I'm glad to see there's still like a thriving skate culture within what appears to be a vacuous, soulless entity. No, I actually like. I would have liked Welcome more had they not released that video. Look at this: Slipknot, Harry Potter, Talking Heads, fucking Elden Ring, Adventure Time, Batman, Beetlejuice, Bauhaus, Britney Spears, Nine Inch Nails. What the fuck is Avenged Sevenfold? Oh, it's this thing. Okay. AFIX, welcome. There's probably more too. I would love to go wear this to the movie theater and watch Marty Supreme and then do a TikTok about it after. Boxy single stitch. Yes. This is the kind of shirt you're supposed to wear with your Vans shoes. Your canoe schools, probably. What's the perfect outfit? Welcome X. I'd say, oh my god, that image scares me every time. Your Vans canoe schools, Adventure Time X welcome, and then I'm thinking perhaps some like Empire cargos maybe would be cool. Something like these are pretty awesome. Some loose Empire cargos with contrast stitching, embroidered cell phone. Yeah, these are kind of like that would fit the vibe. These are almost like too teenagery though. I feel like oh my god. Wow. The Chrome Hearts with the Empire with the mischiefs. God damn, boy. Fuck, that boy's fly. There was some chatter that Dylan Jaeb had a Quasi sticker on his board in one of his recent posts. Was it this one? Oh, the Tom Shar. Not seeing anything. But I suppose it's already suspicious to some degree that he's... Is it down here? Is it that? I can't see shit. Next one? Like the street one? Too handsome, dude. Justin Henry skates for Quasi. He's the sexiest guy ever. Somebody said the funniest thing about him one time on a trip, and they're like, Justin Henry looks like he has like no genitals, like he's a mannequin. He looks like a mannequin human. Yeah, so okay, J3000 says Primitive has $234 in their bank account. So that's what I'm thinking, right? They just got sold, Primitive did. And it's not like you would stay on Primitive for anything other than money. Nobody, Dylan Jaeb doesn't think that Primitive is cool. If he's trying to be like a white t-shirt, black pants, Nike guy who blends in with the rest of the roster, like there's a very clear-cut idea of what like young street skaters want to look like. It's clear who like the top echelon, the inspiration is. Again, it's basically just like Cyrus Bennett, Toby Ryan, both the new hockey Groms. I mean, I'm not saying they were trying to look like Cyrus Bennett, but it's like basically like super low profile Steezy Blanks. And Primitive doesn't exactly jive with that. So why would you stay on Primitive if you didn't have to? also, it's a good career move for him to leave Primitive. Because Dylan is going to be capable of making money elsewhere. He's on Dickies. He's on Nike. He doesn't need to skate for P-Rod's board brand. Like, it's asinine. At this point, it doesn't make any sense. And they didn't turn him pro. So, honestly, if he actually is leaving and he's leaving before they are turning him pro, like, that's good. They just turned fucking Felipe Mota pro. Like, if you're Dylan Jaeb, do you really want to, like, turn pro after Felipe Mota? Also skate for the same brand as Felipe Mota? Doesn't make any fucking sense. Dylan, oh, it's from his story. Oh, yeah. There you go. It's a Quasi sticker. Good investigative work by this fella. If he's not skating for Quasi or getting Quasi boards, why the board unless it's just like a meme and he's trolling? Felipe was on longer and hot right now, though. I'm not even like debating how hot Felipe is. Felipe's hot enough. But the type of skater that Felipe is, it's just like, he's not the same kind of skater that Dylan is. They're like, they don't even really it doesn't make sense that Dylan Jaeb is on Primitive. When Dylan Jaeb got on Primitive, it made some sense because it was like, nobody knew really what type of skater he was going to pan out into. Now he's like going for a sleazy, not even sleazy, but grungy white guy skater. That's what everybody wants to be. That's in the same kind of pool as Dylan. I don't see the problem with Dylan being on Quasi at all. I know some of you guys like it doesn't make any sense. It seems ridiculous, but I mean he like he's pretty inoffensive these days. I think we could agree on that. I think the biggest, like, if you're gonna talk shit on Dylan Jaeb, just like he makes stuff look too easy, you know. And so he doesn't have really like that rawness that you, I guess, would kind of hope to see from like your ideal street skater or whatever. But he's like insanely good. He's like on Quasi aren't even that like raw anyway. Like I was talking about, Justin Henry's not really like that raw either. He kind of has like Justin Henry kind of reminds me of like early like Boo Johnson, where he was just doing like really simple tricks and trying to land them clean. But I guess it would the way that Quasi works, isn't it? Aren't they a brand where there has to be a unanimous decision? Dude. The girl Lil Dre decision, man. That kind of screamed, to me, that sort of screamed girl being like a bunch of run by boomers. Guys, girl is not cool. Girl sucks. Sorry. Sean Malto is still pro for girl. Like, girl employs guys that play golf now and post it and brag about posting it out on Instagram. You really think Dylan Jaeb wants to skate for girl? So we're supposed to believe that there was enough of an overwhelming personality issue with Nick Matthews, Corey Glick, Mark Humanek, Shane Farber, Drake Johnson to keep all of them off the team, but Dylan Jaeb is so cool and able to hang in the van with Gilbert and Rizzo that he passes the sniff test. I'm not buying that logic. If Jaeb on Quasi is true, that it sounds more to me like maybe the brand isn't doing as well as they once were, and they've decided they can make some sacrifices on fit for a popular marketable skater like Jaeb. Hard to believe that that he's somehow so much of a better personality fit than those other guys that he makes a cut and they don't. I kind of thought that would probably be the arrangement. I don't see Dylan Jaeb like leaving Southern California or changing the people that he skates with. I also think, like, you know, if you're a brand, maybe Quasi isn't doing that well to the maybe more, like, proportionally even worse than other skate brands, because nobody's doing that well right now. But it's like, if you are a group of, like, not even older dudes necessarily, but like the guys on Quasi are all like seasoned veteran pros, like, at some point you got to like look to putting on like a young skater who's part of like the next generation, and you want to like, you know, make a gamble on whether or not he's going to pan out into being like a really respected like adult level pro, because that's how you keep your brand going. Nick Matthews would have been so sick on Quasi. I don't dislike Nick Matthews, but I'm not as like hyped on him as other people are. I feel like I kind of have seen Nick Matthews do a lot of the same stuff for a while. Like his Anti-Hero Pro part did literally nothing for me. Everyone seems to be forgetting that Quasi's entire image hinged on fuck California, or doing it from the sticks for their entire existence, putting on more underground niche skaters up until basically now. It's antithetical to their brand to put on the SoCal Golden Boy ahead of all those other guys, regardless of how good he is. Also, Shane, Mark, and Drake, notably. Board sponsors. I mean, this is, I guess this is to my knowledge, this is an accurate summarization of Quasi's, you know, like brand image. But what are you going to do? Like, if they're doing badly, which this is all speculative, if they're doing badly, like, are they going to just let the brand die? I suppose that would be the punk rock hardcore thing to do. But I think everyone's being like a little tough on Jaeb. This is coming from somebody who really used to be like hard on him back in the day when he was just like doing his Mike Mo impression. I think he is definitely like evolved since then, is becoming a better skater. I still think he's like in the process of like figuring himself out as a skater, because he, like, you know, trick selection and like outfit wise, he's still like clearly in the intel gathering stage of his skating, where he's like watching a lot of other things and is malleable and susceptible. But I would imagine he's not going to be that way forever. And the most important thing, his talent is like, you know, he's one of the most talented street skaters. He fakey flipped Wallenberg, you know? So I also think it's important, like, that aspirationally, it seems like Dylan Jaeb has the right idea about the kind of skater that he wants to be. You know what I mean? It's not like if he was going to be like a dork and be comfortable on primitive, I think that would be like kind of concerning. But it seems like he wants to have as legitimate of a professional skating career as he can. Yeah, and like do things the right way, which is good. It seems like him and a lot of other guys like him, like Toby, want to do stuff that way. So I mean, I personally could see it. Yeah, Dylan's edits and his friends' parts of music that isn't too far off will get to be in a Quasi video. I also think, you know, honestly, it wouldn't hurt Quasi too badly to have like a guy that is like capable of going really big. Because nobody on Quasi really skates big stuff. April, surely, what would the point of going to April be? That'd be a totally lateral move. That would be that's not happening. Terry Kennedy has a new skateboard brand. Dude, he just got out of fucking prison. How is that possible? Unless he was like communicating with people on the outside to... I mean, this is the realest shit. I mean, this shouldn't even be a hot take. 2026, I'd rather watch Dylan Jaeb skate than Justin Henry. Like, durr. It's not like if they put... I mean... Let's be honest. If they put, he is the most this is not like a cool guy slap thing to say, obviously, but he's the most interesting guy if he was on their team. Like if anybody on well, okay, I would actually say first I would watch a Bobby part and then I'd watch Dylan. That'd be the only person that would be like more of a draw click wise.
This is he has his nickname in his bio. He wants people to call him Neeks. Like this is a nickname for a freshman girl at college. That's when you're allowed to have your nickname in your bio. When you're in a sorority. Ew, ew. He has his shirt off and he's wearing a pink pom-pom beanie with a fucking necklace with a butterfly on it, man. You're snowboarding and you have to take your fucking shirt off for this too. Not enough attention already. You gotta take your shirt off. Is this even the post you were talking about? Oh my god, dude. Get this fucking guy out of here. How do people fall for this? How does anyone look at that and go, yeah, this guy's cool?
This guy is handstand master right here.
Growing up in the city and skating, it takes you so many different parts of the city. You see it all.
Is this your
He's doing his Hasan voice. Hasan Piker podcast girl. What is this fucking thing? Okay. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Could you?
Yes. Oh my god. 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 Look, he put on little eye bag things. So that and a Hello Kitty, he's basically doing the male humiliation ritual to appease this woman. Which, not to get red pilled, but if you do that, you're a pussy. The only ethical way to have sex with a girl is to do it entirely on your terms. You can't let her put makeup on you. You can't let her put little eye bag thingies. You can't let her stick a fucking Hello Kitty sticker in the middle of your forehead like a bindi. She owns you, dude. You're getting fucking owned. And even if you had sex with her after this, she won. She was the winner here. This is the equivalent of like, if Hasan went outside with this girl and he's like, all right, I'm gonna fuck you, but we have to play catch for an hour. Like, if she played catch with him for an hour, like, if she threw, like, wiffle balls to him and then he hit the wiffle balls with a bat, and then he made her go and run and pick them up and then keep pitching to him for 1 hour. That's what she's doing to you, bro. That's what's happening. Look at you. You agreed to do this?
Draw female anatomy.
This is like mostly.
I mean, look at this. Is so. How the fuck? Look at all of it. Oh, God. All of his necklace, his rings and bracelets. Ew, it's little beads everywhere. And he has a fucking Palestine bracelet as well. He's the worst guy of all time. And
Frame this.
Would you rather have one
Oh, I love this question.
month-long period, but it's like,
oh my God, dude. There are just things men should never say. Yo, would you rather have a period for a month or like, or suck my dick right now? Oh, shit. Which one would you rather do? Oh. Which one would be crazier? If you had a period for a month or if you just gave me some slop right now, real quick? Which one would be more crazier, do you think?
a month of bleeding.
Do you see yourself?
Ew, a month of bleeding? Like, don't talk to girls about their periods. Don't talk to girls about their periods. And I am not, listen, I mean, actually I should target everybody in this interview, but look at this lady's apartment. Hasan probably doesn't notice this kind of stuff because he's like a creatively inept twat. But like, dude, if I went to a girl's house and she had a blanket with smiley faces on it, like, which was the most popular graphic design element in Los Angeles from like the year fucking 2016 to 2021. If she had this in 2025, that's when this came out a month ago. In 2025, at her fucking apartment, I would throw a fit. And I would do so in my car driving home. I would say, I can't believe I didn't pick up on aspects of her personality prior to this, that I had to see this gigantic, blaring, waving red flag. It took me getting to her apartment to see this. Oh my God. Dude. Worst bedroom ever. Look at this little like Matisse print, man. If you're gonna fucking do this and like have this shit, like get frames. Nobody thinks that this is like a stylistic choice from you. You printed out a bunch of cheap prints from one of those you ordered a bunch of cheap prints from one of those Instagram targeted advertisement companies, and then you just taped them on your wall. Who would do that? So like John Hill poster right behind me. That's different though. That's niche and it's ironic.
Is that I told my mom he was coming and she was like, oh yeah. And I was like, you know who a streamer? Like that's how famous he is. He is the most famous streamer in the world, I think.
We all know the most famous streamer in the world is Asmongold, baby.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
And that's why Hasan is so on edge lately, because he's getting viewership mogged by an actual cockroach troglodyte fool.
Piker. He basically is the internet's North Star when it comes to understanding men. He has been profiled in so many different, really, I'm talking about him like I'm his proud mom, but like,
Who the fuck thinks that Hasan is like the best example of the guy's a psychopath? He's insane. He's not like an everyman. She's acting like if you talk to Hasan Piker, it's like if you gotta sit down with a lumberjack. You know, with the milkman. It's like, oh, what are your average people? What's your average guy doing these days? Oh, yeah, he's Twitch streaming from a mansion in Hollywood, earning millions of dollars from Amazon. It's like, he has nothing to do with any of 99% of the average man's experience. Completely isolated.
like jet lag.
Okay, wait, let's get a ring count here, by the way. Is that one big ring? Or is that 3 rings that look like 1 ring? Let's say it's 3. 1, 4, 5. There's another one over here, 6. And then let's guess there's probably 3 more back there. So 9. And then there's a bracelet here. 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, that's actually 2, 14. There's 2 there. So he's wearing 14 different thingies.
Jet lag.
I mean, maybe.
Are you a face mask kind of guy? Are you a skincare king?
No, I'm not. You might have noticed I already have like acne patches. That's like a relatively new thing.
Ooh, do you want a cute one? Because I have Hello Kitty ones.
Sure, we can swap it out for Hello Kitty ones. But yeah, I don't usually do a lot of like face masks or like any sort of skin.
He's getting absolutely dominated. I also have an opinion about interior decoration, which is that if there's anything like in your house that can also be found in a hotel, that means that you have no taste at all. It means that your taste is equivalent to what somebody who is a paid professional has deemed would be sort of so inoffensive that the average person wouldn't even like notice it and they wouldn't object to it. And I'm not talking about if you stay at the Ritz-Carlton. If you have things in your home that are furnished for the Ritz-Carlton, that's different. It's like famous people. But these are like $125 a night hotel lamp. And this lady has it where she sleeps, next to where she sleeps.
You should do your podcast in the hot tub. If I had a hot tub.
That's so funny you say that, because one of my podcast co-hosts has a show and it is in the tub literally, and he's been trying to get me to do it.
Me too.
But I feel like I've gained too much weight.
What are you talking about?
I can't.
Oh, he's fishing for compliments. He's fishing for compliments already. God, what a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. Ew, 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 ew.
All I remember from the Streamy Awards was you drove us all the way to the west side. My best friend was in Town Cat. All I remember is that there was like a donut wall at the party.
Yeah.
And you and I were like much more excited about it. No,
Donut
you know what?
wall was very millennial core.
It is
I feel.
Okay. See, this is why I make the claim that Hasan is a psycho person, because when he says something that is like, you know, some sort of observation about society or anthropology, whatever it is, any phenomenon that he is analyzing and commenting upon, it's never his, it's never from him. It's never his observation. It's always something that he saw from Twitter that he is now like sort of vaguely applying to something based off this knowledge that he learned. Like, we used to have this dog
called Sapphire, who was crazy. She was like inbred, and everything that she learned about how to be a regular dog, she learned it from our normal dog, Trevor. That's Hasan making social commentary. So he's saying, oh, the donut wall, that was like pretty millennial core. Dude, look at the room you're in right now. You would never say millennial core to this woman who is millennial core to a T in her presence if you had any understanding of even the concept of millennial core at all. Like, because if you said that, you realize that would be extremely offensive to this woman.
Millennial core. I feel like we were more.
Millennial, you're like, I mean, what? Like, what even is this thing around the neon sign that says breathe? This is where I imagined 1 billion Taylor Swift streams have streamed from, right here, underneath this border. Breathe.
Donut Wall, I feel like Donut Wall is like Mumford and Sons, you know what I mean? It's from...
Oh, dude, what did I fucking tell you, man? What did I tell you? There was, the reason he's saying this, like I told you, everything that he says, he gets it from Twitter, is because there was a tweet with that guy, I think originally came from TikTok, who was like screaming too hard into a microphone, and he's going like way overly earnestly and passionately singing, and people are like, oh my God, what is this Mumford and Sons millennial bullshit? That's just what Hasan is doing. Like, he's acting like this is this thing that he thinks is funny that he came up with. It's just the last thing that he saw on Twitter. His little dotted freckles, and she's 38 years old. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
You don't even have acne.
I know, but it's like solidarity.
That's
like
crazy.
Where I'm asking.
Oh my God. Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
You don't even have acne.
Listen to the Riz Master in action. You ain't even got acne. That's crazy.
Do
you don't
it.
even have acne.
I know, but it's like solidarity.
That's
like
crazy.
Where I'm asking.
You know why Hasan has acne? Steroids, including prescription corticosteroids like prednisone and anabolic steroids used in bodybuilding commonly cause acne. Increasing oil production and inflammation leading to breakouts, especially on the face. That's exactly where Hasan's was. Chest, back, and shoulders often appearing as uniform red bumps or pustules. What'd I tell you? Guys on roids.
For male solidarity, what do men want from women? Like, truly though.
I
actually don't know. It's so weird.
Where should I put it?
Too much.
Too much? You think we're asking for too much?
No, men are asking for too much from women.
Oh.
Nice. Also, classic W Riz, male feminist. I actually think that like, as men, we ask for too much.
Okay, I mean, I have a meme for this. People are sending me the Nyjah Slam in the chat. I already sent this meme to somebody this morning because they were trying to send me the slam. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Okay, and this is exactly how I feel. This is exactly how I feel about this Nyjah Slam. I don't want to watch it, man. I know he's sitting there like a fucking baby with his feet out all the time. I don't want to watch the Nyjah Slam. I legitimately don't want to see it. I don't want to see Nyjah get done that way. You know, it is... Fuck, man. It's not that big of a surprise that he took like an insane slam, though, because like watching his recent... I mean, any of his rough cuts... But like, he like puts himself constantly in situations where it's not even like, oh, well, he's like an experienced skater, so of course he's going to be able to like get out of this. He gets like rocked. Pretty much every time he goes and he skates a handrail, he gets fucking destroyed. Anybody wearing today? Okay, we got the hoodie with ball cap.
We should get right into this.
Yeah. And we also have the hoodie with the ball cap. Okay, what's Kelly going to be rocking?
You know? Oh, that was...
I do like... the thing I will say that I like about this new setup is it's refreshing not to see 8,000 different, like, sponsored trinkets from the past. Like they're holding on to every single time somebody gave them money. It's good to have a fresh start. Is this for the official studio though? This is for like the, I never understood what, like how they fucking organize when they talk about what, you know, is this fake?
That was gnarly.
That was a different type of.
Is this a fucking green screen, man? It's
this rail.
Dude, he just got so fucking destroyed. What? It's so, I mean, it almost is so weird. Like literally, I've said this on video. Okay, wow, okay, I think what got him is that his foot like got stuck between this supporting beam and the stairs right here. And so that like folded him. If he had landed with his foot sort of on like the outside of that, it probably wouldn't have been as bad because he could have rotated his body. But that's how he ended up on his head. He just flipped forward. I've never looked at this like honest. I've only looked at this for like 1 second on my phone.
Like, you know what's crazy about this is that.
What's that, Kelly?
Can you start the start of the clip actually?
Yeah.
So when you look how steep and tall the set is. Look where he gets on. So there's people grind. Simple trick for the most people, especially Nyjah. But on this rail, you're not doing it normally. Like you're not with that steepness. Yeah. He wants to get on early. So look, he gets on.
Okay, round of applause for Kelly trying to speak. Can we all clap for Kelly? He tried to get a thought out there as close as a nail biter. I kind of get what are you saying? I think he was saying the rail was steep, and so it was hard. I think that's what he was saying. How the fuck are you even in here, Owen? Haven't you been banned many times? What are you doing, Joa? What is it? What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm doing the same thing I've done for the past 5 years of my fucking life, dude. Which is watching Kelly Hart point at shit. And explain his thoughts poorly.
Basically below the stairs.
Yeah, he should have got on earlier.
Like, well, he's going so slow.
Oh, he should have got on earlier? Let's see. When you skate so many big rails and escape death so many times, is it his confidence that made him think he would never crash out this hard? I think that it's like, I mean, I'll listen to what he said in a second, but it's like, dude, skating is incredibly dangerous, you know? Especially at the size that Nyjah is skating, the stuff he's skating, it's like, if you do mess up, if you just have like a brain fart, then the consequences of that mistake are going to likely be massive, like proportional to the size thing that you're skating. Now, a lot of times you get lucky, right? I think the last rough cut that I watched of Nyjah, I was like, dude, he's getting served on so many of these rails. That's why I said, after I heard about this, I'm like, this is fucking insane, but it's not that big of a surprise because when you see the amount of risk that Nyjah assumes, especially it seems like recently, this guy's been slamming his whole life, but almost every single rail from the last part I watched, he was getting fucking tossed, like badly. So this is like a total freak slam, freak accident. But when you put yourself in this, it's like, you put yourself in a situation like this so many times, and this is an especially bad slam, but it's like, yeah, it could happen eventually. No one knows if it will happen or if it won't happen because there's a lot of luck and chance involved when you're skating stuff like this because, you know, look at the size of this thing. Like, if you mess up early, there's only like so many places for you to put your feet. That's why, you know, if you skate a 4-stair rail, you can kind of like jump. You're at the ground by the time you fucking pop. Nyjah has like 3 seconds of activity before he's near the ground. That's 3 whole seconds of time where shit could go left. The duration of by which he could make an error is massive. That's why skating this kind of stuff is so difficult. And then that whole time, the 3 seconds he's essentially on the rail, that's all time that you're going to build more momentum, and the consequences of your mistake are just going to snowball and compound. and be more and more consequential. The consequences become more consequential, become more severe. So, yeah, I mean, this shit's like fucking gnarly. And honestly, feeble grinds are sketchy. If you mess up a feeble grind, like if you miss, it's easy to get into, but if you miss it, it's like, oh my God, it's not good. But I didn't like that. The thing that pissed me off is I saw a lot of comments when I was reading this that people were like, this is why you wear a helmet. See, pro, good, or bad, wear a helmet. It's like, okay, you guys haven't been leaving this comment ever on any of Nyjah's shit, really. And then now all of a sudden he falls on his head, so everybody is fucking Captain Hindsight and telling him to wear a helmet. Go do it. See, look, now like people sort of like using this as an opportunity for this guy that just ate massive shit, you know, to like project their fucking superiority complex, be like, oh, this is helmet time. It's like helmets are become like a moral issue for people where it's like Nyjah Houston is an adult. He has made choices his entire life and he has lived by those choices. You think Nyjah doesn't know the potential ramifications of not wearing a helmet skating a fucking 20 stair? He knows what he's getting himself into every time. He can make that choice. You watching him is a fucking nobody. After he does eat shit, you don't get to go, I told you so. Now go do a collaboration with Andy Anderson and explain why helmets are important. Start wearing one. Who the fuck are you? You're literally nobody. You are a nobody. Like, so don't get on fucking Nyjah's page and start telling him what to do. He's had an incredibly successful career not wearing a helmet. He ate shit. He ate shit now. That doesn't mean you're right now to go fucking telling him how he has to behave. He's an adult. He can do what he wants to do. He can do whatever he wants to do. In the same way, Andy Anderson is completely within his rights to wear a helmet. You can personally make the decision that feels like it makes sense for you. Like, people sort of like, this kind of guy probably sucks so fucking bad at skating, he doesn't even realize that wearing a helmet is fucking annoying. It's not all about being cool. If you remember, like, even as a child, like, I didn't like wearing a helmet because obviously it's not swaggy at all, but it's also annoying. Nobody wants to wear like a sweaty plastic plate on top of their head every time they go skating. It just sucks. And then now he said, oh, go make money. Go make money off this now. Go start your own brand of helmet. Yeah, I just think this after the fact, people being like, no, you need to go do a collaboration with Andy Anderson. It's like, he doesn't need to fucking do anything. It's fine. And if you want to wear a helmet, man. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a sensible decision to wear a helmet. Totally sensible decision. But you don't have to if you're an adult. You can make your own decisions.
About this, like, you would think you would know how to get out of a stair like this, but
the other thing that's annoying is like, okay, helmet discourse is like, it's opportunity cost as well, where it's like, okay, most of the time we go years and 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 years without ever having this conversation. Nobody talks about it. And then some guy eats mega shit because there's fucking so many pro skaters doing gnarly stuff all the time. Some guy fucking gets his shit absolutely rocked. And then it's like, well, he should have been wearing a helmet the whole time. It's like, yeah, that would have prevented this one situation, but then every single fucking video part that Nyjah's put out, he would have been wearing a helmet in all of them. It's like, you know, do you think that Nyjah, he's alive? I mean, we'll see what the consequences of this are going to be later on, but it's like, I don't know if even Nyjah would be like, yeah, I would trade all of the fucking stuff that I've ever done on a skateboard for having worn a helmet the entire time. And the other thing, you think Nyjah would have made nearly as much money as he has over there? You think Nyjah or Nike would have given him 4 shoes? He was wearing a helmet the whole time. Anyway,
how steep it is, and you think your foot is in a certain position, like you're saying.
Yeah.
His foot just isn't.
Why would this change that? Because wearing a helmet on a skateboard doesn't look very cool. Like wearing a helmet on a bike is like, you know, bikes are way fucking gnarlier. So that's why people like motorcycles, motorbikes.
The board's lower.
Yeah.
So we just
there's no footing under there.
Yeah.
That's it.
And this guy's saying your brain is priceless. I agree. I mean, and it's your decision what you want to do with your body. I just don't like the grandstanding from people after the fact.
Yeah, he just totally slipped out.
It's also the other thing I don't like about it does remind me a little bit of like people using, and I'm not saying this is a tragedy or whatever, what happened to Nyjah. It's like very unfortunate, but I'm like, it kind of weirds me out in the same way that people will use like horrible events that sort of like tragedies within society. And then it's like, we have one, say there's like a mass shooting or something. We have like 30 seconds of like, oh no, this was so horrible, into immediate everybody fucking turning it into like a political, you know, an opportunity for them to fucking leverage their political ideas onto everybody else. It's like, okay, can you at least pretend to like give a shit about the guy or the people that died for for even 2 days? Can you pretend before you try to like implement some fucking policy around this shit? It just reminds me of that, where it's like, oh, you're using this as an opportunity to tell other people what to do and for you to share your opinion. It's like, shut the fuck up. I just fell on his head. I feel sorry for him. I feel bad for him, you know? I don't like seeing Nyjah injured. It doesn't feel good. It's sad. Anyway.
It's not working properly now.
And like putting your hand down to block, like on the stair, dude, you're still dropping a foot after that because the stair's so steep. The stair is so steep. It's like,
dude, whatever Kelly's doing, like whatever his routine is, he needs to change it. You literally cannot be on a podcast, bro. Like there's a baseline level of articulation that should be necessary for you to be on a show where you talk. Smoke weed, paint car. Thank you.
Dude, you're still dropping a foot after that because the stair's so steep. The stair is so steep. It's like,
yeah,
that would really. They used to give Kelly the button. If they did make Kelly hard talk, if they make Kelly do the show with a helmet on, oh my fucking god, man.
Slam in it.
It does feel like this is very much reminds me of the Charlie Kirk video. Watching Nyjah just eat absolute dog shit on a rail. I feel like a MAGA MILF, a MAGA mommy watching Charlie Kirk get his fucking shit blown off in 4K. I'm like, no! Like, this is fucking traumatizing. This is my hero.
That was devastating. Holy America is so absolutely
with using it as like an opportunity to show off his fucking rings.
What happened? It's this one.
Hasan Piker is a
okay, can we just watch the fucking why is there a biopic of him doing a reaction? Hasan is a 6'5", jacked, millionaire political streamer, PSL 5.
34-year-old progressive influencer and political commentator. He has millions of followers on YouTube.
He's actually a Nazi. He has millions of followers. Guys, he's so fucking pop. Can we watch the clip?
We're not counting gang violence.
I hope they're not going to show it here. Oh, yeah, this part.
Oh my God, he's definitely dead.
Yeah, that's the part that one of you guys can do it. You guys can edit Hasan watching. This is something that kind of like goes outside the limitations of iMovie. It's difficult to make stuff like this because you're very limited with your tools.
Wednesday.
Over the last last 10 years? Counting or not counting gang violence?
Where you can oh, he's dead. Oh my God, he's definitely dead. Oh my God, I can't believe I just saw that. Oh my God.
That's how I felt watching that shit. I'm like, oh fuck, Nyjah's barely alive.
Kirk, Piker.
This better be not bad, Neo. Okay, that's fucked up, dude. This goes into, it's one thing for me to say it. It's another thing for you to go into fucking grok.com and actually request this. That cost $15 worth of Los Angeles drinking water to make that one. I am laughing. I suppose it's fine. Whatever. Nah, let's drink tonight and play ARAM. Yeah, that was fucked up. Don't do that again, Neo.
I mean, it looked like he was like knocked out, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's what they used to make fun of Adam Friedland for on Cumtown, where Adam would say something that would like provide nothing to the conversation other than to just like point out the fact that he knows something about what's going on. Zeron just did it at the Adam Friedland. It looked like he got knocked out, right? Like, yeah, dude, we all saw the fucking video, obviously.
I mean, it looked like he was like knocked out, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh,
but
no.
he looks to be.
See, this is why I don't have chat on screen, because sometimes things get brought up that I don't think I should be talking about. And this is me addressing it. But yeah, Dr. Drews, Dr. Zero Oz, you got modded somehow. You must be important. I have seen that. Yes. I don't like that video. That video makes me sad. What is bro straight got starched? What is this lingo? He backed up an entire block. Yeah, dude. He had that shit in reverse. You got to know the right people to find that video, dude.
Recovering.
And
okay.
I'm not showing it.
Yeah, he's in good.
Oh, look at this. Look at this set. The set is the real deal. I feel like the lighting is fucking terrible, though. You know what I mean? I feel like they've invested. I'm baffled. The funding for decorations of this fucking production quality, this high value production, but it isn't the lighting like kind of, it looks like really depressing in here. It's because the background is so dark. Kelly's like not lit properly. This shit at cardboard desk talking about production. No, it's not, dude. Look at this fixture on the front here. They got a whole logo, and then they've got stripes on the front, and then the stripes are cut to match the length of the desk, and it's curved as well. This is expensive shit, man. What are you talking about? There's tacking nails on the front of the desk. Up here? That's to simulate it being a skateboard obstacle, man. It's a Keen Ramps desk. It's a desk / skateboarding obstacle hybrid. That's for the podcast style, bro.
Yeah.
It's like.
It must be a green screen. That is why it looks so bad.
It wrenches me, dude.
And that happened on New Year's Eve?
I think this is real, though. But I think what's behind Krob is a green screen? Like, does it start here? Is this whole shot crooked? Is it just me, or is the whole shot crooked? Probably every shot is crooked because Roger Bagley, he walks around just like this. So when he's setting up the tripod, it looks straight to him because he's walking around like this. Fuck you, Roger Bagley. Fuck off, Roger. Oh, but we can't have special Kelly. Roger deserves it. Kelly did call me a Kelly Hart word, though. So Kelly deserves it, too. That's why I'm comfortable talking about both of them. Kelly Hart called me He called me a F-A-G-G-O-T. Kelly Hart called me an F-A-G-G-O-T. Kelly Hart called me a F-A-G-G-O-T at a P-A-R-T-Y at a party.
Dude,
And that happened on New Year's Eve?
I'm not sure what day it was.
What are these questions that Jerron keeps asking? And that happened on New Year's Eve? It's like he's asking the kinds of questions that you would ask if you were just like incredibly high for this. Like trying to, you know, when you're so high that you're like calculating your entry point into the conversation, and you ask something that you think is like just like a generally average conversation mover. You're like, and that happened on New Year's Eve. And everyone goes, I don't know. Maybe it did happen on New. And then the regular people keep talking, and then you sit back and you go, yeah, that was good. That was a good comment I just made. That was good entry point into the combo.
You know, it's like it wrenches me, dude. When
And
I
that
see a
happened
skater
on
slam.
that happened on New Year's Eve.
I'm
Or
not
New
sure
Year's
what
Day?
day it was.
Oh, was it New Year's Day? Who knows, man?
The funny thing is, this is not going to, I mean, it'll physically slow him down, obviously, because he can't skate.
Yeah.
But I don't think this will scare him, in my opinion, looking like some people are like, oh, fuck, I got to like chill out and doing shit like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, falling, don't do that anymore.
Right.
But I don't think he'll still get gnarly.
I think he's just built for that.
Yeah.
I think he's built for it. I don't
doubt.
think anything can really like deter him from. The only thing that can deter him is if.
This is interesting. I can't tell if he's saying deter or detour. He's kind of combining deter and detour here. Detour.
I think anything can really like deter him from. The only thing that can deter him is if.
He said it twice too. Detour. Hator detour.
I think anything can really like deter him from.
Sounds French, you know? Detour.
The cover, you know, where, you know, when you hit your head that hard, you're talking about CTE and all.
Dude, Jerron has to be high. That's the only explanation that makes sense watching this.
You know, where, you know, when you hit your head that hard, you're talking about CTE and all that stuff.
Yeah,
like football players get. So I hope.
Can you feel him thinking about something? Like, you know, when you're high and you watch somebody who's not high and you're like, holy fuck, look how much they move around. Look how like talkative they are and articulate with their hands. Look how loud they are too. And you're just sitting there like, I'm gonna say something soon. I can feel a good comment coming up. I just gotta wait for the right moment.
Skating ain't going nowhere. I hope he takes it easy and just recovers properly. And
I'm just like hanging on the edge of my seat, waiting for the next Jerron contribution.
Doesn't go
He'll
crazy
be back,
again.
man. He's a strong ass dude. He's
crazy, dude.
I wonder.
Okay, true. That's the only thing you can ever say to something Jerron says is true. True. Was that shit on New Year's or New Year's Eve? True.
Did he try to?
Usually we maybe dive a little deeper into this, but because there were some photos somebody had. I saw the rail, like somebody looked at it going down. It was pretty gnarly. Couldn't find it again.
Long too.
Long,
right?
Yeah.
Because like he bailed, and usually something like that, you'd clear the stairs. But obviously the rail was so steep and long that he did not even.
I mean, he bailed at the top.
True.
Essentially.
You didn't even grind really.
Mm-hmm.
That he did not even.
I mean, he bailed at the top.
True.
Essentially.
You didn't even.
Another banger pothead contribution from Jerron. He bailed at dude, that's the best when you can muster up a bit of a fancy word when you're faded. Like essentially. That's a perfect word for a high guy to use because it adds nothing to what you've just said, but it makes you sound smarter. It makes you sound like you might even be sober. Just saying essentially. Essentially is one of the biggest non-words ever. Essentially. You can say anything and add essentially to it, and it changes nothing. He bailed at the top, essentially. Like he literally did. Essentially, yes. You could add, you can add it at the beginning or the end. It doesn't even matter. That's how fucking OP that word is. How high powered and at the same time useless that word is. It's essentially useless. Essentially, the word is useless, essentially. Just sounds good. You can make an essentially sandwich. And it's delicious.
Even grind really at all.
Right.
He will not be in PSL, right?
I would assume that.
That's so fucking cool. When's PSL? Next week? The guy that just fucking dive bombed onto his skull. And then bitch he did like a fucking front flip and into a seizure. No, dude, I don't think that guy I don't think he's gonna be making it into PSL probably.
Before this injury, sorry to hear it, I was like, yo, I could see him getting Skater of the Year. Like, not like obviously like we had to put in the work.
What? What? What do you you mean like coming soon? Like I don't know, like this year?
I was like, yo, I could see him getting Skater of the Year. Like, not like obviously like we had to put in the work, but for some reason, like after all the stuff that he's done, like this will add to his legacy if he keeps going to do crazy stuff.
Totally.
It'll add on like, damn, he took that slam and came back or blah, blah, blah.
Well, I mean, remember the other year though, he won, what did he do, man? He came out with like 5 video parts, gnarly shit, like Ty, I don't know.
But again,
they're not giving it to him. Thrasher's evil, man. Thrasher are fucking evil. They're an evil company. I don't. Maybe the next segment should be talking about the Ryan Lay, the fucking Ryan Lay diss in the last Thrasher. That was the most unhinged boomer stray I've ever fucking seen. Oh, did somebody make it?
Over the last 10 years.
Wow.
Counting or not counting gang violence.
Where you can. Oh, he's dead. Oh my God, he's definitely dead. Oh my God, I can't believe I just saw that.
That's so good, man. That's really, really good. That's exactly what I wanted. Amazing. Thank you, Lawrence Watts. Make that viral in the Discord, please. That's spot on.
Last 10 years. Counting or not counting gang violence.
Where you can. Oh, he's dead. Oh my God, he's definitely dead. Oh my God, I can't believe I just saw that.
Even the stupid like whatever publication it was with adding the little like do 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 music in the background makes the clip even funnier. That's top quality, dude.
Wagwan Gimps, hello and welcome back.
Dude, how has he still not gotten his intro dialed? Wagwan Gimps? You can't say gimp. A person with a physical disability or leg injury? Exclamation, warning sign, derogatory warning sign. Wagwan Gimps? Remember the last one he said was Wagwan Pussies? I didn't think it could get worse than that. Wagwan Gimps is actually worse.
That's another video. Today what we're going to be doing is something that I think is an extremely important topic, considering how Nyjah...
He shouldn't be calling anyone gimps because... he started the name calling, so I wasn't even going to do it, but he looks like he originates from a relatively shallow gene pool. So I feel like as a viewer, he should be like very kind to me and very, very grateful that we are giving him our collective attention. You know what I mean? I feel like he should be welcoming us in with open arms.
Has treated this whole situation.
He also he doesn't really have like a community of fans that really likes him that much. So, you know, it's not like we're riffing and raffing and ribbing each other as a couple old buddies and pals. You know what I mean? We're not on a gimp name. We're not on a slur basis. Me and you, Dan Webbs.
It's an extremely important topic, considering how Nyjah has treated this whole situation. Obviously, he's just had one of the worst slams of any skateboarder's career. One of the worst ones and one of the hardest to watch slams I've ever watched in my entire life. This guy came off a giant stair set rail, fell straight onto his neck and head, pinged back over, fractured his skull, bleeding on the brain, bleeding in the eye, fractured eye socket, tons of different things. And honestly, now...
What's he doing now? He's skating again. That's him. When did he? How long ago did he fall? Was it a week? 2 weeks? He fell. He got catapulted down a stair set and scorpioned onto his head and neck. Oh my God.
Now he's telling people that wearing helmets is for children, and he's never going to do it. And look, fair enough. Look, it's your choice whether you want to wear a helmet or not. But the fact that someone so influential in the skateboarding world is telling people that wearing helmets is for kids. Meanwhile, we've got legends like Andy Anderson that are actually promoting this properly and making people aware how important this part of your body is. I think Nyjah is setting a terrible example, not only in skating straight after such a serious injury, being 3 weeks in and already posting new skate clips, but literally...
What does Dan Webb's like do all day? I'm wondering. It seems like he hears of a situation and then tries to spin it into the most dramatic, like morally bankrupt, irresponsible, objectionable story possible. It's like, and he's already skating. It's like, what do you expect? Like his entire reputation is like that he's going to die skating. It's like, doesn't he have a part literally called the Black Plague or some shit like that? Die trying sort of thing. It's like, who else? He's going to skate whenever he can. You know, if anything, I feel like most people find it impressive that he has continued skating. And I'm surprised to see it, but it's like, what do you want him to do? Skate in secret if he wants to skate? Like, do you want to pretend? Do you want him to pretend like he can't skate if he can, so that this like supposedly like, you know, this life-altering injury that doesn't appear to have altered his life very much if he's skating 3 years later, like, because that doesn't sort of, you know, satisfy some narrative? Like, what is he even trying to say? What is the point of this?
People. So with that being said, let's jump over to this. We've got this.
Oh shit! No way! It's the Avengers right here.
Channel, average adult skateboarder who just does a ton of reaction content. Bro's just using the
I
veil.
just saw the footage of Nyjah Houston fracturing his skull, and this is insane. Nyjah's a warrior. Pray for a speedy, full recovery for Nyjah.
Okay, well, good thing we couldn't see it.
Like, this bro is lucky to be alive.
Oh, God. The broification. Bro is lucky. Everyone that uses that expression is way too fucking old to be doing it. Dan Webbs and Ricky. And they always have these accents. Bro is lucky to be alive. Bro, you're lucky that we're watching you, bro.
Go anyone's way in this situation. Bro is lucky to be alive.
Ugh.
So
it could be so much.
Bro's brain is actually goop right now. Why do you think that that's appropriate? This is like, you know what I'm saying? There's a weird resentment that he has for Nyjah that he's like not fucking dead. You know what I mean? Is that what you wish, Dan Webbs? You wish Nyjah would have fucking either died or never have been able to skate again? He's like mad that the guy is on camera after this slam, like expressing his thoughts and his feelings. Like, fuck you.
As far as the actual injuries to my brain.
Thank you, Critical Skate Theory.
Fractured skull over here, main spot that I hit. Fractured eye socket. I still got that bleeding in my eye over there. There was bleeding in my brain, which was really bad. And yes.
Okay. He's seeming a little out of it. I'll give Dan that.
I'm obviously aware that there can be long-term issues with,
like, the way he's talking, you can almost tell that he's living in slow motion right now.
Oh, yeah, you can almost tell.
Now, brother's brain is probably goop by the way he's acting and dealing with his whole...
Listen when he says goop.
Brother's brain is probably goop.
You can't even pronounce brother or brother. You said brother.
living in slow motion right now. Brother's brain is probably goop.
Brother's brain is probably goop.
The past few years, especially since tearing my ACL and then not being able to do that for a while. So really appreciate health. To all the kids and people out there that spend too much time indoors, man, get outside, experience nature. It's the best. Get out there.
So he tells us all right there to appreciate health, get out there, do what you enjoy, blah, blah, blah. Great things to say, right? And if he would have just posted this and then left it for a couple of weeks, couple months to recover, I would say a couple months, obviously a couple of weeks is not going to be enough to recover from this kind of brain injury, even when you've got the money that my man has. So with that being said,
I mean, how the fuck does Dan Webbs know? Has Dan Webbs seen his medical assessment? Has he seen his documentation? Is Dan Webbs qualified to make that determination? Are you actually a doctor, Dan Webbs? Are you a physician? How the fuck would you know? Likelihood is he probably shouldn't be skating, but Dan Webbs can't be saying that with certainty.
If that was the case and that was how it was left, that would have been perfectly fine. I would have never made this video. But we've got some.
But as a drama channel, unfortunately, I've been given content that he's forced my hand, and I must make content now.
Terrible examples set by someone so influential in skateboarding. The first one being the fact that he's back at it again, literally weeks later, which is fair enough if you want to skate, but why post it? You're encouraging people to come out of the hospital, to come out of these injuries with serious problems. His damage is obviously on his brain, because why would you be doing such stupid things like this? And then we're going to get into the most egregious thing in just a second. So let me show you this.
We want to see a back feeble on the flat rail for the one time. Okay, let's let him approach that one at his own pace, perhaps.
Now, I don't know if bro's been removing them, but there was tons of comments on this video saying you should be wearing a helmet. And honestly, I think the same. Even if while you're injured, you just wear one, and then when everything is back to normal and you haven't got these brain problems, or at least know the real full extent of things, then sure, go back skate.
Okay, Dan, who the fuck are you? Who are you? And why do you do this like vague fucking posturing about acting, knowing what's fucking best for Nyjah? You don't know shit. You're not a doctor. You've never met Nyjah. You don't know what his fucking condition is. You have no idea. And Nyjah's gonna do whatever the fuck he wants. Nyjah didn't get in the position that he's in from listening to people like you telling him what he should and shouldn't be doing. And also, like, just this fucking feigning of concern, like, oh, well, he definitely shouldn't be posting this. It's like, yeah, most people, it has 84,000 likes. He's flexing. He's like, look, I just fell on my head. I can still skate. It's like, let the guy be a fucking idiot. Like, why is there this demand for, and just like some fucking form of criticism about the way every single fucking thing is posted on the internet? Just let the guy be a fucking idiot. It's Nyjah Houston. Like, he's not an intellectual. He's not a scholar. He's not anybody that realistically you should be looking to, set an example for anyone. And honestly, it's not his fucking responsibility to do so. That's such an annoying thing that people always do, is anybody that's famous for any reason, it's like, oh, well, this person has to behave exactly to my standard and they should make decisions that I think they should make, or else like it's some sort of moral fucking betrayal. He's his own person. This is his life. You don't have to like it, but you don't fucking tell the guy what to do. You don't act like you know better than him. You're Dan fucking Webbs, man. They do it with musicians too, where it's like, you know, people always pull like the card of like, think of the kids, think of the example that you're setting for the kids. It's like, fuck the kids. Nyjah doesn't have to do any of that shit. And like, you know, skaters in general, it's like not even a good argument to begin with, but skaters are fucking old. Like we all knows this has been the fucking Discord. Yeah, some kids watch Nyjah and shit, right? But it's like, also, it's not Nyjah's responsibility to set any kind of example for what happens to a child if they fall on their fucking head. Their parents should be telling them how to handle that. That should be their parents' responsibility. You know, kids don't have fucking complete free will for a reason.
This is the thing everybody's unhappy with. And honestly, I've asked a bunch of people what their opinion is on this before I started this video. Everybody thinks it's absolutely ridiculous. So bro, love to see it, but where's the helmet? Now, bro, seeing a lot of helmet comments, homies, I thought I've been clear. I said young kids wear helmets. I'm a street skater. I'm never wearing a helmet.
Facts.
The fact that he's literally putting people down, like adult skateboarders who are thinking that I want to wear a helmet because I've got a job or I've got this, or I just need to be safer because I've got kids.
He's not saying any of that. And if you are any of those things, like he literally just described a group of people that is not within the group of people that Nyjah is. Nyjah's saying, I'm a street skater. I'm a pro. I'm a dog. I'm a legend. I'll die doing this and I'll be fine with it. Remember Steve Irwin? He got fucking, you know, stung by a stingray. Like literally if Nyjah dies as a result of this injury, like, I don't think that, like, Nyjah's being clear. He's saying, I'm going to do what I am going to do. It's the only thing he knows how to do. He doesn't want to skate street with a helmet because it's not part of his belief system. It's not the way that he wants to represent himself. It's not what he believes, like, a street skater. He does not what he believes street skating is about. That's fine. Street skating, it doesn't have to be about safety or precautionary measures. That's what Nyjah believes. You don't have to take that statement and choose it to apply to some guy with kids who wears a helmet when he goes to his fucking local skate park. It's a completely different conversation. So you're just conflating or deliberately misinterpreting what Nyjah's saying in order so you can be fucking outraged by it.
Literally putting people down, like adult skateboarders who are thinking that I want to wear a helmet because I've got a job or I've got this, or
And notice that I'm a street skater. I'm never wearing a helmet. He's talking about himself.
I just need to be safer because I've got kids or something like that. There are so many people out.
Also, imagine being so fucking self-conscious that, like, if you wore a helmet, like, because Nyjah said he's not going to wear a helmet because he's a raw street skater, that you go and cry about that. That you have to go, oh, and I've got kids and a job. It's like, so what? It's fucking Nyjah. And it's like, outside of this context, when would you be looking to Nyjah for his advice? Like, I mean, it's what fucking browser is this? It's so stupid, you know, to get upset about this. Like, Nyjah can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's a street skater, hell ride, bro.
For so many different.
It also just like, I just don't like the fact that Nyjah like almost died pretty much. And then this guy's like first reaction is just to be like, here's why Nyjah's wrong. And here's why I'm going to say Nyjah's brain is goop. And also I'm going to make jokes. I'm going to make jokes about him dying. You know, it's one thing if you want to joke about the guy dying, but if you're like, you know, you're not even going to be supporting him during his fucking, you know, recovery or whatever because he skated a flat bar at the skate park.
The fact that Andy Anderson can be as popular as he is, be as loved of a skateboarder as he is, and still wear a helmet.
Oh my God.
Says a lot about his character and how he thinks about influence.
What? Says a lot about his character. So Andy Anderson is like morally virtuous because he wears a helmet. That's what this fucking dude is saying, is Andy Anderson is a good person and it's a testament to his character because he wears a helmet. I'll give Andy credit, like, you know, it's not easy to make it in the skate industry as a guy who wears a helmet, But Andy is in a completely different niche and a totally different lane than Nyjah is. Like they're not even close to the same thing. They're not even close to a similar personality type. Like Andy Anderson is like a bizarre avant-garde, like fusion of like freestyle skater / contemporary street skater. He skates with, like his whole approach is like outsider, like weirdo, neurodivergent approach to skateboarding. So yeah, that kind of like makes sense marketing wise, and I 100% believe that everything that Andy Anderson does is exactly because it's the way that he wants to do it. I don't think he cares about marketing or image or anything like that. He wears a helmet because he wants to. But it's like, that works for Andy. For a lot of other street skaters, when it comes to selling skateboarding as like a rebellious and risky hobby and activity to pursue, it's not gonna fucking work. Andy Anderson has a way more, like warm and welcoming sort of like image about him. Like it would be entirely different if Andy Anderson was saying like fuck helmets as the helmet spokesperson than Nyjah. I've noticed that Tyshawn is actually working on a park as well. All the best skaters have just their first name as their Instagram @ Oh my God, I've never looked at it on browser. So he has some sort of partnership with Instagram. Whoever Tyshawn's agent is like a superhero because he gets him all this random shit. Remember this? I like that we're getting another indoor training facility for there to be content pumped out of, because I'm wondering if Tyshawn is going to do a YouTube series or if he's going to stream. Because I think one of the worst ways you can go about having a park like this is what P-Rod is doing. And it's just streaming a bunch of like primitive AMs skating an indoor. The thing that does surprise me a little bit about this, though, is because this is already like kind of meta. The fact that he's basically had a skate park that's commissioned that is exactly the same as like the other, like every sort of like pro skater indoor park. Like, I'm not even sure. I mean, Tyshawn can skate anything, but like, why does there's like nothing in here that I can tell that looks like it's like specific to something Tyshawn would want to skate. Do you know what I mean? I guess up here, there's like a tall ledge. But it all just seems like really, really basic. Like they just copied and pasted like a regular skate park template. There's like no creative, like, I don't know. It seems like just like a very uninspired use of space. I'm excited to see what they do with it, but like, it just seems kind of, I don't know if anyone else feels like, it feels like kind of just boring to just stick like another Street League thing in there. Yeah, especially the pyramid one is a good. I'm pretty Paul definitely has that same pyramid. I think Shane probably does too.
I sell ice in the winter. I sell fire. Move on and switch states. Cap the coupe with the roof gone. Yeah, that one. Was born to dictate. Never follow orders. Dick face. Get your shit straight.
It just looks a little boring, but we'll see what they do with it. What's your beef with SF? I don't have like a huge beef with SF or anything. It's just like I just don't personally like identify. Every time I go to San Francisco, I have a shitty time. I was just there like a week ago. It seems like the scene is like the skate scene is like really grimy and sketchy. Like the GX crew is pretty suspect. It's just a little too like drink beer and smash bottle over person's head. And something involving women for my liking. You're just soft. Could be that. It's just fried as fuck, honestly. And you know what? Plenty of people like it. I like that Willow dude a lot, though. He's like one of the best street skaters.
Gavin Botker!
I love Gavin Botker. Toby Ryan.
I skated the vert ramp. The mega ramp, I mean. The vert ramp. Imagine seeing these guys' Depop pages. It's like double extra small t-shirts and acid hoodies that have Clorox spills and piss all over them. Restored homeless person jacket and double XS white t-shirt. The one from the bear. Did you know Toby Ryan wears the same blank as the guy from the bear? Dude, you guys don't know about the bear t-shirt? You guys must not be on Fashion Talk. The bear t-shirt. Yep. Jeremy Allen White. Yeah, that is the perfect t-shirt. Oh my God. This guy is such a fucking scurvy bilge rat. Am I right? What the fuck? It's cropped and then he also cuffed the sleeves. It's fine. The style is just like look like a functional man, but then also make it gay. Harry Styles style at the same time. He's drinking out of like this is what you would bring to work if you did any work. You know what I mean? You'd bring a thermos back in the day to the factory, to the steel factory. And you drink your soup out of the lid of the thermos. That's what you do. But instead, he's posing for Entertainment Exclusive magazine in a cropped shirt, pretending, stealing the aesthetics of the working man. Oh, he's with Millie Bobby Brown here. What is this? Oh my God. Oh, this was for the Iron Claw. I actually like that movie. Dude, look how freaky Zac Efron is now. He is like not even the same person. He looks like a gorilla. I'm pretty sure Zac Efron has had like extensive plastic surgery done and then said it was because he like got into a car accident or something. So he said he needed required some sort of surgery on his face, but it's like, come on, dude. Nobody's fucking buying that. You're clearly looks maxing, buddy. Fell in the shower, apparently. That's what he said. I don't think so. I don't think so. A little dog ate my homework style excuse for plastic surgery. Jeremy Allen White height. Let's see. 5'7". Holy fuck. Oh no. Oh no. 5'7". Oh my God, dude. Imagine seeing him in real life. I hated this. I hated this photo shoot that he did. Oh my God. No, dude. Not cool. He likes these high-waisted pants a lot. Look at he has a fucking hummingbird. There is I saw someone said, and they put it best where it's like, not every person is meant to be like a sex icon. You know, Jeremy Allen White got to a certain sort of like threshold within his career where people liked him. You know, they liked him on that HBO show. And then now then he was on The Bear, and then he's in movies, and then he sort of is trying to convince everybody that he's a sex symbol. It's just, that's too far, bro. It's way too, you're not a sex, like, you can tell somebody makes, it's the same as Quentin Tarantino. When Quentin Tarantino makes like a smoldering, like blue steel face, it's like, do you not know what you look like? He's doing the Quentin Tarantino. You're just not meant for it, man. It isn't you. You're an attractive guy, but not that attractive. This guy would be a total hunk if he played it super low key. You know what I mean? Look at he's like a troglodyte, borderline, and that's like the difference. You could be a hot ape, But if you do a Calvin Klein shoot, oh my God, man, you're ruining it. You could have had something. You didn't play your cards right. Yeah, this is like, you shouldn't be doing this look either, man. Look at this. Ew. He looks British. Not cool. Not cool, dude. See, this is a good look for, yes. Okay, this is how I like him. Humble. Humble. You'd be like the hottest dude ever that worked at Metro PCS. And that's your lane, bro. Exceed in your category. Be the top rank in one category instead of being the bottom rank and reaching so fucking far out of your league in a different category. You're like the ugliest guy ever that's worn slacks with a tucked in tank top. You didn't have to do that. You could have been this. You could have been the best. Could have been the GOAT at whatever this is, of wearing a gray polo. You could have been the GOAT of tri-blend polos. Why wasn't that good enough for you? By the way, this is actually, I know what this looks like. This is actually a briefcase that he's sitting on top of. He's that small. Okay, so this explains it. Look what it used to look like. Okay, he used to be chopped. He used to be a little fat guy. So now that he's grown up a little bit, he's leaning into it too hard. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Classic situation. A tale as old as time. Oh my God, look at that fit. Some guy walked up behind me at an antique mall and said, "I like your fit." And I was like, what? And then oh my God, this one, dude. And then I turned around and he was like walking away from me. And I was like, was he talking to me? Yeah. Do you know what, like, this is doing this kind, okay. He's wearing a woman's like professional outfit. I mean, he's wearing essentially like the bottom half of a pantsuit, these slacks, and then a polka dot. Like if you had an office job and you were like a high-ranking woman in an office job, you're wearing like a silk blouse with slacks. You'd be like hot, and then maybe she'd have some like glasses on. You know what I mean? He's like just wearing, like, this isn't for you. How the fuck did you get this idea that this would be a good move for you? And then also like clearly just him looking at all of us like this, we're being, I feel, I don't want to use a word that's inappropriate, but I feel violated by this look. You know, he's 5'7" this whole time, by the way. 5'7". He's 5'7" looking at us like, I mean, that makes sense that he's wearing women's clothes because your average professional working class woman in heels, because she's going to wear heels with this, will equal 5'7". So it's going to fit. I want to see what it looks like if he buttons this up. I want to see then. But yeah, this is fucking insane. You're just not him, bro. And Harry Styles, it's all his fault. It's all his fault. He was the one who did this to everybody. 6 foot. At least he was 6 foot, man. Look at these photo shoots. He's done some of the most disturbing queer baiting photo shoots in all of pop history. And then he just disappeared. Is this him? Dude, you're not a gay guy, man. Oh, yeah, here's him wearing a dress and doing Nas, I guess. Oh my God. Anytime you're putting barriers up in your life, you're limiting yourself. He just got his check and bounced. Look at this fucking guy, man. Despicable. 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 There's one that's particularly bad. But then he was like asked about his sexuality. And he's like, I don't really want to speak on that. It's really like for you to make of whatever you like. So he was sort of like implying that maybe he was gay. And then he was just like going on a rotation of having sex with the hottest like female celebrities. It's like, are you straight? It's like, not exactly straight, no. I only like fucking extremely hot women. Only. Yeah, Young Thug. Young Thugs was cool. And that's the thing. It's like, wasn't he also wasn't he also the guy? He was also the guy that said, when he got a Grammy, he's like, they don't usually give guys like me awards like this. It's like, oh, really? They don't? They don't give white pop singers Grammys. They don't do that? Fucking asshole. He thinks he's like a persecuted class because he's a British guy wearing a dress so that teenage girls like him. Fucking asshole. What a piece of shit, dude. The reason it was like, I already talked about this, but the reason it was cool when Young Thug did it, Young Thug did it, is because there's like actually like cultural like blowback to Young Thug doing it. It's actually risky for Young Thug to do it. Like, Harry Styles didn't like break any boundaries. He just pretended like he did something fucking inspiring, and then got a Grammy and fucked off. Anyway, a masterclass in manipulation. Look at this. He's wearing a fucking feather boa. Like, really? Yeah, Young Thug obviously got fucking hate for it. And the thing I've said the whole time is Young Thug actually looks cool. Like, Young Thug's cover was badass. This is like a real, this is a real look. It's designer shit. So, I mean, that's even Anthony Fantano, known racist, couldn't help himself but endorse Young Thug. But yeah, that's the thing. Harry Styles doesn't look good in any of this shit because it's inauthentic. He's a liar. He's a liar. He was lying the whole time. He's been lying to you all. I just love going on a Harry Styles rabbit hole, going down Harry Styles hole. Oh, yeah. Ew! So gross. Who is this attractive to? I mean, obviously teenage girls. Ew, dude. Ew, 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 ew. So fucking gross. Everything about him, man. I hate him so much. This song's too cute. That's all I can think about when I'm watching this. Too cute for these guys. Interesting to see this new HD emo era of Orchard vids. Their last full-length VX project was edited with a hell of a lot more personality and intention compared to this BS. Yeah, well, I kind of hate to be shitting on the young gen, because the older I get, the more it sort of looks uncouth for me to, be speaking negatively about. But realistically, I'm probably like 3 years or 4 years older than these dudes, so it doesn't even matter. But there's just like so much of the same exact kind of shit, like people dressing the same. And this is literally, this conversation is the same as well, because so many videos are identical, but it's just like too cute and, sort of like overly, it's like weird. It's like this ironic and overly sincere sort of feeling thing at the same time. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to put it, but, sort of just like the contemporary, like young person's way of expressing themselves on a skateboard is just like, it feels like profoundly unoriginal every time I watch it. It seems like people have too clear of a vision of who they're like impersonating in their head, or like the 5 dudes they're, sort of combining. And it seems like a lot of the people involved were like slightly too old to be skating that way. And yeah, it's like, it's not like I want to like turn on a fucking skate vid and be hating on it or anything, because there's some good skating in here, but it's just like, obviously it's not like a really entertaining or novel watch by any means. And I don't know how much people even care about that when they're editing videos, are people try? I just feel like it's kind of weird to like put so much time and effort into something and then sort of like take such a lax approach to it creatively. You know what I mean? If you're gonna spend the time to film something, why not try to make it stand out in some way?
And again, really, because I would be tired of hearing this, but I'm really not trying to fucking disparage or hate on it. It's just like my genuine reaction watching a video like this. It's like I'm like semi interested in it, but like obviously this is like not moving the needle for me. That Gen Z slop dough. Love that Gen Z slop. My opinion lately has been leave the nose slide crook variations at home. I mean, any sort of ledge fidgeting activity, I think, has been pretty fucking stale for the last like 3 years. It's in like the playbook of young man skateboarding tricks. Like, or the most sort of like trendy things you can spend your time trying to learn. It is like one of those things when I see like the wrong, if I see like a really flagrant example of it, I will just like exit out of the video. But, you know, if you're going to do something different with it, then that's cool. But like the problem with doing those tricks at all is just that it's like, you know, it's a fake sort of creative trick where it's like tricks like that are only interesting if they take you off guard. And it's like, if it's not situationally appropriate for the spot, then it's like, yeah, you're doing that trick because you just saw a guy on Instagram do it, who just saw a guy on Instagram do it, who just saw a guy on Instagram do it, who saw a guy on YouTube do it. So it's like, yeah, obviously by this point it looks a little played out. Oh my god, this guy's massive. Oh my god. Is that a fucking Ruka decal? Oh wow, it's a full Ruka tracksuit. All right, we have our fit of the year for 2026 already. Look at these wheels in this truck combo. It looks like he borrowed somebody's board. Wow, that's beautiful. The blue to the pink gradient. What kind of board is that? What? Truly, truly fascinating clip. Not the guy that I would expect Ruka to sponsor either, but I like it. I like this clip too. What's a Wally drop? Okay, he's got the Adidas decal too. This guy's sponsored as fuck. Damn, he makes my feet look small. Jesus Christ. It's funny when you see somebody wearing like a puffer like this in LA. It's just like, I'm sorry, there's like 4 days out of the year where this is appropriate. And there's no way that this is one of them while you're skating. Look at this lady. She's in a shirt. You're in direct sunlight skating in a fucking... It's not even a puffer, whatever this is, some sort of fleece. Your feet... This guy's cool as hell. He's taking the tongue out before he hits a board slide. Some guys are just entertaining. And it just comes from like what I was talking about earlier, where almost every clip is like, you can see that there's no like inspiration. Like people, this is I think like a negative feedback loop of skateboarding being so just so ever present on YouTube. Like the amount of footage that is available for Instagram, YouTube, fucking TikTok, whatever, just people are inundated with so much footage that I feel like it almost like ironically, or not ironically, but stifles people's creativity in the sense, because they're just so inundated with like tricks that I feel like people don't stop to think of their own ideas, and so everything just looks like it's just hurting. I think the general standard of skating is that everybody's sort of like copying each other. Wow, that was fucking sick. I didn't really expect him to be tech like that. Dude, he just looks insane sometimes in these frames, man. It's always funny to see a super tall guy doing manuals.
Lawsuits?
Well, that too. That's right. I was getting to that. Yeah. I was getting to that. Because so the whole skate industry is buzzing, but then all of a sudden you're on your way out the door and you got people at your door, right?
Uh-huh. With a badge on their hip saying, "Sit down, we got to talk to you." Open up a manila folder when there's the cover. I was like, "Hey, sit down, Liam. We got to talk to these people." We're on our way out the door to go get my daughter from school. It was just like, I don't even know what he had a badge on his hip. Some lady with a manila folder. She opens it up, shows me the cover. I was like, "You want me to sign that?" No, I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. I wish I did, though. Someone said that after. I was like, I wish I was that witty at the time. But I was honestly tripping, bro. Like, dude had a badge on his hip, khaki slacks, and a button up. And I was like, "You look like someone I don't want to be around right now." And then the chick was all hot and hostile, like pissed off and hostile. And I was like, "What is happening right now?" She's like, "Is this you?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Well, we have you on video doing this, that, that." I was like, "No, you don't." She's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "I didn't do none of that." And she's like, "Yes, you do. We have you on footage." I was like, "No, you don't have me on footage. I didn't do none of that. Now, what do you want from me?" She said, "We want to know who's going to fix the damages." And I said, "Not me. Here's a phone number. I got to go get my daughter from school. Goodbye."
Wow.
And I watched them call my agent from my driveway as I drove off to go get my daughter from school. And that's how that went.
And so you got to drive
to go get my daughter from school. And that's how that went.
And so you got to drive to.
Yeah,
are you
now
just
I'm tripping.
waiting?
Now I call him and I'm like,
some people on Patreon comments were speculating that he might be hopped up on something, perhaps other than Rockstar. How long is this? This is 40 minutes in. We're 40 minutes into the interview, and he's tapping the table.
Now you got to drive to.
Yeah,
are you
now
just
I'm tripping.
waiting?
Now I call him and I'm like,
what's going on?
"Hey, someone's gonna be calling you in a minute." He's like, "What you mean?" I'm like,
somebody see it. Check if he follows Mitchy Brusco. You think he was just eager to talk about this? All right. Hey, listen, I'm not making any accusations. I'm just saying he seems pretty animated.
Yeah. Now
also, you know, the vest isn't helping his case. So this looks like some shit that fucking jorts ride-on grind guy would wear. I just said, like, why? It's like, what is Luis Mora's idea? Is to like turn Lakai into some sort of like basket case gallery adjacent brand. Like, there's just no fucking care in the world whatsoever for like what the brand identity of Lakai has been up until this point. Like, if you're gonna do this, change the fucking logo. You might as well change the name of the brand. Like, this would be like purchasing Violet skateboards and then changing the peace sign to a swastika. Like, that's essentially like you're just brain rot, like Y2K bullshit. This doesn't make any sense. Violet. Okay, yeah, that's a good addition to the joke. I like that. Yes, violent. Do they sell vests? They definitely sell that vest that Joslin is wearing. Yeah. Please. I mean, what the fuck is this? Hello? Why even do this like embroidered logo and this new like whatever angelic fear of God late night stars font on it? It's just strange. It's like such a harsh juxtaposition between like the fully flared legacy of the brand and then like the new gen just pointless copying and pasting of what every other fucking like semi-hipster brand is doing. Makes no sense to put that next to a Lakai logo. Oh, here it is. What the fuck? You gotta change the logo, man. This is like the same thing that GX is making one of these, aren't they? So crazy that they would sell this shirt with this shoe. Oh my God, man. It's not like Lakai was cool before, but I don't, this is turning this into like something Brian Arnett would wear. Is that going to save the brand? Fuck, man. They wheeled out Bastian Salabonzi's corpse for this shit too. I'm not even trying to be a dick, but what is the fucking point?
Now I call him and I'm like, hey, someone's gonna be calling you in a minute. He's like, what you mean? I'm like, someone just showed up at my door with a badge and they're like asking for money and they want repairs and this, that, and the other. But when they showed up at my doorstep, they only wanted like $6,000 apparently is what they said it was.
Okay.
And what we had tried to do was be like, hey, we'll give you the money and let's like work things out to where I go to the school, do demos and like, work things out with the school to where it works out for everyone. I'll explain why this is dangerous. Don't do it, this, that, and the other. No, we just want the money. Wow. Basically, they didn't say that word for word, but that's what.
You're telling me they didn't want a guy that's tweaked out in a Lakai vest and a Rockstar hat who did a tray flip down their 20 stair at school to talk to the children? Telling me they turned that deal down. He's deaf on something. I don't like to speculate, but I will. That's how I feel.
What ended up happening, and now they're fast forward. They're a little more money into it. It's a whole big theory right now. So
right,
yeah.
Talk about like 5 days.
A little more money into it. It's a whole big theory right now.
He's lucky I'm not on my Mac, so I can't zoom in on his nose.
It's a whole big theory right now. So
right,
yeah.
Talk about like
a little suspicious there.
5 digits rather than like 4.
Yeah.
What's happening with his nose, huh? What's so interesting about your sinuses there? That was about 9 seconds of nasal fidgeting.
Happening, and now they're fast forward. They're a little more money into it. It's a whole big theory right now. So
right,
yeah.
Talk about like 5 digits rather than like 4.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, they're in the
Look, he went right into tapping the table again.
Right. Yeah, they're in the
I mean, we spent enough time examining Mitchie at this point, right, to look for these kinds of tells. Why are you telling me to stop? I'm not the one doing all this.
So it's still pending, right? I think they're dealing with like Thrasher now for the lawsuits and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, because in all literalness, that's not like.
Damn. All right, I got to get my soundboard out for this. That's the announcement of the new word that it was just released. Gather around, everybody. New word.
It's still pending, right? I think they're dealing with like Thrasher now for the lawsuits and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, because in all literalness, that's not like anything I did wrong.
In all literalness. I mean, last episode we were like admiring the word essentially. Now we have a new word, literalness. I like that. I like in all literalness.
Wrong. What they want.
Obviously we have our live show. We covered the tray flip down on tour. We got hit with the cease and desist from them as well. And but we're just covering what's going out, what's already out there, right? We didn't do anything wrong. They couldn't really do anything, but I think they were trying to shut this whole thing down. Meanwhile, you got every goddamn content creator on the internet creating reaction videos to it.
You just said that you were doing that also. You just said that you were doing the same exact thing.
What do you mean
goddamn content creators. What are you think you're not that also?
There's no way that they could stop this thing, right?
Yeah.
But so this is an ongoing thing. We don't know, as of filming this right now, we don't know what's happening with the lawsuit or anything like that. I know that we're not involved with it anymore.
Right.
And
they're wasting money and time of people.
Right.
This is my favorite fucking show, dude. It really is.
And
they're wasting money and time of people.
They're wasting money and time of people. That's that real talk that we tune in for on the 9 Club.
And
they're wasting money and time of people.
All right, I'm submitting a request for drug tests. Drug testing. All of you guys. We have a focus on Jerron. We are highly suspicious of his activity on the show. We definitely think he's high. I think he's on a downer, though, and I think Joslin is on some kind of upper. And so these two have completely polarizing energies right now. Whoa. What? The N hat? You guys can't just put an N on a hat and sell it. You know. You guys don't have the clout to just write N. Like you're the New Orleans 9 Clubbers. The San Francisco N's. That's not you guys need the full logo here. This is insane that you thought you could just put an N. The N hat. For $30. Skip Best Buy this, dude. Fucking why do I have to make a decision? Let's get a whole outfit going here. The N hat. There's already an N word worldwide company. You guys are trying to slide in on that too. They're trying to get a piece of that N word worldwide money, and they're also trying to get some Buttergoods money, it seems.
This was taken off of an Instagram account of them going to work on El Toro, fixing it so nobody can go back. It's shut down.
Yeah. It looks like they're gonna lay down. You know what's funny is it looks like they put blind bumps in right there.
That's what it looks like, right? Yeah.
Right.
This guy's tweaking.
Yeah. You know what's funny is it looks like they put blind bumps in right there.
That's what it looks like, right? Yeah.
Dude, everything these guys say is hilarious to me. Maybe I'm in a silly mood, but all these guys are making me laugh right now.
Right.
There's a lot of them.
But
a lot.
Where's the planner?
They're obviously making it so you can't skate it anymore.
Right.
Right. So you
What
were
they thought they did the first time.
right, but I guess they're doing it now.
You know what's funny though? Just like with the timing of everything and the way it all went down, like it just adds to the fairy tale of it, man.
Yeah.
Like
No, for sure. For sure.
I'm just
I think they're doing this though as a direct result of what you did. Clearly, if they're going around sending cease and desist to people that are sharing the video, Joslin's sort of talking like it's like a coincidence. Like I just happened to do it right before they're adding all this stuff in. It's like, no, that's not. It's not what's happening. Also, why Joslin shouldn't be referring to his own achievement as a fairy tale. That doesn't sound good.
Surprised it finally happened. Like this one instance where we've seen skateboarding on covers, and this is the first time I've ever heard of this happening. Which is hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Social media is a very powerful tool these days, and I think that's a big part of it, you know.
I didn't even let him finish. I was so blown away by that contribution, I had to stop.
Doesn't happen again.
Exactly what I was saying about last time. You could tell he's thinking about this stuff for like 45 seconds in advance.
Social media is a very powerful tool these days, and I think that's a big part of it. You know, I mean, everyone's seen it. So like, kids are like, showing their teachers like, hey, this kid flew down these stairs, and then one thing leads to another, and then it gets to where it's at now. It's
My
like
daughter's teacher.
That is not a kid. This thing right here, definitely not a kid. That is far from a kid. That thing was a kid a long time ago.
Yeah.
Is that not the scariest fucking face you've ever seen in your life? What the fuck? Legitimately terrifying. It puts the lotion in the bucket ass expression. Hannibal Lecter. What? Why is he pretending to be so enthusiastic? He's primed to go on a stabbing spree. He's always looked weird. I've never seen him make a face this off-putting in my life. It's like I feel like I'm looking at a mask right now.
Daughter's teacher showed the whole class the part.
There you go.
Because my daughter was talking about it so much.
Yeah.
Because once there was
Whoa, it gets even weirder when you play the whole thing.
part.
There you go.
Because my daughter was talking about it so much.
Yeah.
Because once
You think he realized what a strange face he just made there?
Yeah.
Because once there was a title to it, like the fact that I tray flip Del Toro, my daughter ends up telling her whole class, my dad tray flip Del Toro. And so her teacher, I guess, has a son that...
All right, man. I didn't want to say this because I was kind of like defending Joslin, but he's being so annoying about this, dude. Oh my god, he's being so annoying about the fact he tray flipped Del Toro, dude. I regret co-signing him. It's too much.
Does like rock music, but
It feels like yesterday we were sitting here watching the clip. Roger's like, "That's a make, and you're like, no, man."
Well, I think we always wanted it to be a make because just like thought the spot was gone.
Well, that and like, I think everyone like we were saying earlier, it's like that fact of like everyone wanted to celebrate that when it almost happened. You know what I mean? Like the celebration was so
the
big,
cheerlead aspect
and I
of it,
think
for
people
sure.
would have known or like kind of knew what it would have transpired to be, and they wanted that without getting it. That's kind of like another quote I use right now. Is like everyone wants to do the bare minimum but get the most out of it, right? So like, of course.
Oh, that's a quote he's been using. Okay, that's hard. I fuck with that quote.
I use right now is like everyone wants to do the bare minimum but get the most out of it, right? So like, of course today's society was willing to count that because that's kind of what it is, you know. People are wanting to do the bare minimum and get the most out of it, you know. And unfortunately, that just was never my mindset.
Damn, yo, Chris Joslin's so fucking cool, bro. Yo, he's so fucking cool, bro. Damn, that's badass. Today's society wanted to count that because it's all about participation trophies and non-binary gender identity politics. For me, I'm just here to tray flip El Toro and call it a day, bro. Damn. And that's just what it is, bro. It's nothing personal. Yo, he's so fucking cool and real. He's so cool and real. I love Chris Joslin for being so cool and real. It's great to see that the SOTY award has not gotten to his head at all.
What I use right now is like everyone wants to do the bare minimum but get the most out of it, right? So like,
and when he says that's a quote that he uses, is he saying that's a quote that he coined? Because I'm a little confused because it doesn't exactly sound like a concise or articulate way of expressing that idea for him to be getting it from somebody else. Kind of sounds like sort of a basic way of saying something that's supposed to be eloquent. So I think this is something that he said. It sounds like something that you would say that your like granddaddy used to say type of expression.
Kind of like another quote I use right now is like everyone wants to do the bare minimum but get the most out of it, right? So like, of course today's society was willing to count that because that's kind of what it is, you know. People are wanting to do the bare minimum and get the most out of it, you know. And
Dude, Jerron just sits there with his eyes squinted and nods like whatever he's hearing right now is the truest thing that's ever been said. Like in the history
of human civilization, as long as there has been language and people have been able to communicate ideas with one another, like, he looks like his mind is being fucking blown in real time. Look.
Kind of what it is, you know. People are wanting to do the bare minimum and get the most out of it, you know. And
I wonder how many hours of this exact nodding and eye squinting, this facial expression, how many hours of this in total out of all of the 394 episodes of the 9 Club and the live streams, how much footage of Jerron doing that would you have?
unfortunately, that just was never my mindset.
Damn, that is like the most arrogant shit I've ever heard. Unfortunately, that was never my mindset. It's like, okay, dude, fucking relax. No, it seems like nobody's more stoked on him than he is. Like, yeah, I wish I would have just settled and taken that not make, but unfortunately, that was never my mindset. What do you mean, unfortunately? With that look he's doing, you're just saying you're fucking better than everybody else. Like, everyone in society is like a bunch of pussies except you. So yeah.
Do you have that board? Like, do you have that board framed or something?
The one I landed it on now, yeah.
Yeah?
Some kid actually just DM'd me after I landed it and said, hey, this is the board you had tried it on the first time. Because there were some kids there the first time.
What?
And I one of the completes that had the bent trucks on it, I must have left behind and he took. And he's like, hey, I have this if you want it back. But I don't want it back. I want him to have it. I think it's cooler that he's got it.
I love
and
that.
I have the one I did it on.
Yeah.
With the shoes I did it on. And and the shirt still and everything.
Yeah, hold on to all that.
Yeah.
Sure.
I probably got the whole outfit.
When that first...
Yeah, probably. He didn't. He did this like 8 months ago. What? Why wouldn't he have the outfit, man? Oh my god, dude! This interview is insane. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you have what? What a fucking strange thing to say.
Time it went, and then like Shrimp Daddy made that. This has been something that skateboarding almost needed. Like skateboarding needed something to like celebrate, you know, because everybody's doing crazy shit, but nothing that big, nothing that means something.
And when's the last time, if I'm not mistaken, there's
So funny that Chris Roberts would say that, and then right away he just agrees. No preface, no caveats, no nothing, just totally co-signing that like everything else that everyone's doing is pretty pointless besides this.
That big, nothing that means something.
And when's the last time, if I'm not mistaken, there may be one, but I can't quite remember, unless it was like a very beautiful stair set. When's the last time that like a stair set got a cover? It's usually got to be a really cool looking spot.
You're not supposed to be saying this about your trick, bro. This is everyone else's job besides you to do. Why the fuck come on here and brag? Especially not even to just be like, oh, thank you. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Like, this is so nice to hear this from you. Of course, if you go on the show, they're going to say all these complimentary things. That's fine. Makes sense. But he's going, yeah, that's true. But here's another aspect of it that you guys haven't even considered yet as to why my trick is even more significant than you realize. I know you guys are saying how incredibly significant it is, but think about it this way too. It's like, whoa, dude, fucking relax, man. Jesus. You expect him to be normal? I don't know what I expected. This isn't what I expected. I expected a little more humility, to be honest. Yes.
Back on the cover in a way.
Really checking these guys' faces out. Whoa, I forgot about that. That's so scary. But this is also scary. The like sort of angular nature of his eyebrows and then his like eye socket there. He looks really mean. He looks like, but not even like in an old, like there's like something evil going on. He must have made some kind of deal for this tray flip.
whatever fucking peptide stack he's on is also fucking him up. I know he went through a divorce. That shit doesn't help, but like, he's definitely taking some additional supplementation.
You know what I'm saying? Because, dude, we're in the era of slappies and don't try. I'm sorry, but we are. No one.
I like this. It feels very woke agenda, you know, packaged in skateboarding stuff. I like this is good.
We're in the era of slappies and don't try. I'm sorry, but we are. No one wants to try right now.
Hey, slappies are fun, man.
You know, at a time and place they are. You're right. But as a pro skateboarder, if that's your bread and butter, like, you're not a pro skater, dude. I'm sorry. Shit, bro. Like, what the hell, homie? My kids can go do that. Like, chill.
No, I mean, you got a strong point, because if we revert back to, like, let's say the early '90s, like early 2000s, like, bro, nobody was doing that shit.
Yeah,
I'm being dead ass honest, but like, we are at a time. Bro, nobody was doing that shit.
Yeah,
I'm being dead ass honest, but like,
Preach.
we are at a time in skateboarding, like, everything is accepted.
Yeah,
and
Dude, Jerron is spitting that real shit right now. Dude, he's on such a real ass monologue. He's just got an at from the editor.
We are at a time in skateboarding, like, everything is accepted.
Yeah,
and it's kind of a.
Imagine not knowing who this guy is at this point in the show. He's been sitting here for an hour. And I was like, oh shit, it's Jerron. It's at Jerron Wilson. Oh, okay.
At a time in skateboarding, like, everything is accepted.
Yeah,
and it's kind of a. It doesn't say necessarily it hurts, but like, dude, you can't just be going pro for doing slappies. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
This is the fucking edgiest conversation I've ever heard on the 9 Club. It's facts though. I'm not even disagreeing. You know, they should name some fucking names, man. Let's stand on it. I want to hear who Joslin doesn't like specifically. If this Mr. Cool Guy persona, while he's wearing that gigantic rock star hat, is going to be his new thing. If he's going to be Mr. Badass, then be Mr. Badass. Let's start dropping names. Come on.
It hurts.
It's really reminding me of this.
I'm a male. I'm a man. I'm a he. I don't get into that mentally ill stuff.
Okay. I'm Z-Zer. What you feel about that?
Mental illness is contagious.
What's your pronoun?
Them slappies are contagious, man.
There's some crazy type for sure extra things. Don't get me wrong, and I respect all of that.
Wait, what?
You know, like, everybody's just kind of doing the same thing, you know,
or building on it.
Yeah, building on it for sure.
And doing some crazy type for sure extra things. Don't get me wrong, and I respect all of that. I'm not saying that I don't, but I recognize what you're saying.
Right. Because there's also.
Okay. So Jerron is saying that he actually likes slappies, but also can understand what Joslin is saying, which is that slappies fucking suck. But he can recognize that. That's cool, bro. That's what we refer to as a non-statement.
You were with Etnies for a long time, you know, and then something like that happens. Like, is that like a setback, or you like pushing forward, or you like, how does that affect your mindset?
I was a little bitter at first. I was a little tripped out, but then I also
kind of too much. It's almost midnight and she's screaming.
Your mindset.
I was a little bitter at first. I was a little tripped out, but then I also kind of got to understand, like, it's a business, and I didn't look the greatest those last 2 years before they pulled the plug. So hindsight's 2020, right? I can see where they would have been like, where's he going to go next? And we don't know if we can jeopardize this, you know? And so, you know, as much as I'd like to say, like, look at what they did wrong, blah, 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 blah. It's like, they probably did the right thing in the moment in their eyes. And like, yeah, maybe it's biting them in the butt now, but I don't got no bitter beef towards nobody, you know. So it is what it is. It's just a chapter that had to close so this one could open.
It's funny, like, to say something that whatever exactly he's trying to express, but then at the same time be like, yeah, I have no beef. Like, I don't feel any type of way about anything. It's like, obviously you do. And clearly you were having thoughts at the time when you separated with Etnies. I imagine this conversation would be drastically different if things didn't pan out the way they did at the end of 2025. I doubt that he would be sort of like this
he would be putting up sort of bullshitting to some degree about him not being upset about any of it. Like, he obviously is harboring resentment.
Did that kind of light a fire under your ass?
It did, for sure.
Yeah.
Because at the same time as, like, I know I didn't, like, put out my best work in the last 2 years. Oh, you just bet against me, motherfucker. You bet against me. I dare you.
Right.
That's one thing I've always loved, too, is, like, if someone tells me I can't do something, I'm going to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad
I don't know why. It's just...
Dude, this is fucking crazy. He's like more stoked on himself than I ever could have imagined. Like, some people are saying this was like a funny interview. This is unbelievable. He's like tweaking out on the show and just talking about how awesome he is. Like, that's what this is.
Right.
That's one thing I've always loved too, is like, if someone tells me I can't do something, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad
I don't know why. It's just...
It seems like he's like describing himself in this moment the way that in like a cut to an interview in a documentary, some person should be discussing somebody else. Like, when it comes to Joslin, man, one thing for sure is if a person tells him he can't do something, you better believe he's going to do it. Like, that's how that comes out. Not from you. What the fuck? It shouldn't be you who's saying that.
I think you got to.
And then he puts his hand on his hip after, like, just how Joslin be. You feel me?
Do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad.
I don't know why. It's just...
I think you got to.
I don't know why. I'm just awesome, I guess. I guess I'm just fucking epic as shit. I don't know.
Great outlook on it. I
think you have a great outlook on it. He just fucking jerked himself off in front of you guys, and then you were telling him how awesome his stroke was.
You know the history of Lakai. You know how that all is. How
that's Joslin's mic that's picking up that snort, by the way.
What is this new version of Lakai and everything? How does that fit into your ecosystem? And because here's the thing. Also, I must say that, like, we are in an interesting place in skateboarding. You got to take what you can almost get in a weird way. You know what I mean? Like, there's not that much out there, right? So you have to really take, take what you can get and take and make do with what. That's coming out wrong.
Awesome, Chris. Really, really, really good. Really, I mean, just talking shit on this guy's shoe sponsor to his face, right to his face. Like, what do you mean it's coming out wrong? You just said he had a poverty footwear and shoe deal. And then once you realized what you said, clear as day, then you go, came out wrong. How did it come out wrong? What did you mean to say? What were you trying to say that you didn't quite get across? Then Kelly jumps in. I'd love to hear how Kelly saves this, by the way. Not who I would want as my reinforcement if I had bungled something like that.
It's sounding wrong.
It's like the opportunities. There's not many opportunities these days. Right?
Oh, shit, bro. Fuck. Oh, shit, bro. Oh, fuck, bro. That's what you meant, bro? What was missing from that was the word opportunities. Oh, fuck. That shit would have made way more sense with a couple synonyms, bro. Look at that face, dude. I'm fucking up right now, aren't I? Yes, Chris, you're fucking up right now. Can someone help me? You help me, maybe. Jerron, would you like to jump in on this?
And make do with what that's coming out wrong. It's sounding wrong.
It's like, Jerron, help. Oh no, Kelly's talking. Oh fuck. Kelly has something. Great, perfect.
It's like almost kind of a, you're kind of saying it was kind of a make something out of nothing situation at the time.
I'm not saying that though.
Are you sure? Because that's what you said. Are you positive that that's not what you're saying? Because I'm pretty sure that we all think that that's what you said. Pretty sure everyone in here heard you. And then Kelly, he tried to ameliorate the situation. Guys, put that one in your next episode. He tried to ameliorate, but I think he failed because he didn't actually change the nature of what you were saying. All he did was say it again differently.
I was going to go. And the first thing I wanted to do, I actually asked Colin, I said, hey, do you think I can have Rick and Mike's number? Can I call them? I wanted to talk to them and be like, hey, like, are you guys okay with this? Like, wow. Like I wanted to in my heart, that's what I wanted to do. And he was like, I don't think things ended right with them. I don't think they really want to even hear about the brand right now. Just do your thing. And I was
can
like,
say that's not to even cut you off. I think that's such a respectable thing on some real shit that I think they would have been open arms to have a conversation with you.
I would have thought so too.
Yeah. You know
I thought so too. Yeah. I think it's something rare in this day and age.
I don't know, man. I can't lie. I'm not sure that phone call would have gone that positively.
It may have been negative. It may have gone poorly. It may have gone poorly.
Also, why are you guys speaking for them? Why are you guys saying, like, these guys lost their brand that they've worked on, you know, for basically their entire lives? Why would you just presume that they were fine with the way that, you know, that they would be fine with having that conversation with Joslin? Why would you just say that? They might not be.
And I grew up watching Fully Flared, and like I bought my daughter a girl board 2 days ago. So like I respect the hell out of like Krail.
Dude, he has to be high. I'm sorry, I can't like keep saying this in any other. He has to be on drugs.
And like I bought my daughter a girl board 2 days ago. So like I respect the hell out of like Krail.
He's almost doing like, hey, I bought my daughter a girl board like 2 days ago. You know, he's doing like an underbite thing.
In the brand and what it's done for skateboarding. So like that was the first thing I wanted to do, was reach back out to them and be like, hey, like I mean, with all due respect, this is where I'm at now, and I hope you guys are cool with it, and I'm gonna do my best to honor you guys.
I love that.
So and wow. I didn't get to have that call with you guys, so hopefully you hear this.
That's so sick.
And how
listen to Chris Roberts' transition laugh.
I didn't get to have that call with you guys, so hopefully you hear this.
That's so sick.
And how was it?
Dude, Jerron is the ad-lib god also. That's so sick.
To have that call with you guys, so hopefully you hear this.
That's so sick.
Is that sick? I feel like you could say anything to the guy, and he would be the same. You know, like, yeah, man, when I was in 4th grade, things were really hard for me. Like, my mom was so poor that I couldn't even afford shoes. I had to wrap my feet in Ziploc bags and secure the Ziploc bags on my feet with Scotch tape. And all the kids would make fun of me. And they'd call me Zip Boy. They'd call me Bag Boy. They'd call me Baggy Boy. And the bullying got so bad that I made an attempt on my own life in the 4th grade. Because I was so poor. And Jerron just sit there and be like, that's so sick, bro. That's so fucking real, bro. He'd just be like,
and
wow.
I didn't get to have that call with you guys, so hopefully you hear this.
2 more seconds of this. I'm not supposed to watch this. I'm not supposed to watch this. Let me watch it over here. I'm not supposed to watch this. Oh my fucking God, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. There is no way. What the fuck is wrong with these two?
it like a test?
I thought they were gonna kiss after, to be honest. That's funny. When Ricky got all mad at me, and he's like, "You're taking it too far, Gifted Hater. Gifted Hater." I fucking forgot how to do a Ricky Glazer impression, but I guess I never knew. It's been different every time. He's like, "We're just trying to live our lives. We're just trying to chill and live our lives." And I was like, "No, you're not. You're posting like insane shit on the internet, putting it in the public domain. We're not allowed to comment on that." I just had like any time I'm like, is this person like fucking with me? Even though I know what they're saying is crazy. But then I like imagine myself doing the thing that I am watching somebody else do. I'm like, no, wait, no, I am normal for thinking this is insane and hilarious. That's more egregious than what TK got locked up for. Oh. Can't tell if Joe's happy for his friend Ricky passing the test or not. I mean, uh-oh. The Woodward reaction videos fits you up. He is going hard on those. Well, I mean, I would assume that it's probably, we don't know if Ricky actually passed the test or not because his wife sat him down on the couch in front of a phone and then walked up with like this. So he probably knew that there might be something amiss. Plus, anybody that's hung out with a woman in real life knows they don't act like, they're not that nice. They're not as nice as Ricky's wife was in that moment. So he knew for sure that something was up. And not that I would know, because as Ricky astutely characterized me, I am an incel, of course. Is this like a test or something? He knew exactly what was happening. See, I also was wondering that because he at the end acted like it wasn't planned. It's like, it seemed pretty clear that like you were probably in on it. But we do know in the past that she likes to do little pranks on Ricky. So that could have been a little prank from her. That was literally, yeah, fetish content, 100%. Okay, that's too far, man. That was probably the third take. Ricky's cycling out, and you know we will see that. That Van shirt isn't going in the trash. I want to watch it again. This one. So obviously there's going to be, she's been pregnant for like a month and a half. So clearly she's in costume. Is he live right now? Don't link his thing, man. I literally told Ricky I would leave him alone and stop watching his shit. But how am I not expected to watch that? All right, I won't watch it again. I won't watch it again. You guys can't play it cool though. You got to start linking his fucking Twitch stream and shit. We just can't have a secret Ricky Glazer puke fetish IG reel watch party. You guys got to blow it up out of proportion. I'm not watching the Nyjah clip, man.
That the experience would free us from life's pain.
Dude, his just like skating is so disgusting. Switch flip back tail. And just falls. He's like the least inspiring guy to watch. It's like nothing about this. I feel nothing. I'm already like cold on skating as it is right now. Maybe I need to skate more. I haven't skated for like 3 weeks, but I just don't know why I'm supposed to care about anything that he does. I think of getting into Settlers of Catan instead of skating. What do you guys think? Thinking of getting into Settlers of Catan. I'm going to start getting into League of Legends as well. Like heavily, much more into it. You know, it's a new season. Yeah, board games, video games, you know. Shut the fuck up and watch Skateboarding Monkey. Wow. Wow, dude. Really, dude?
I wanted to show you
Yes, I will then.
simple movement, and it's called the rocking chair.
So habitat.
I don't even have any comebacks today, you know? Some days you wake up, you don't have any comebacks. I got called a monkey, and I just took it. All right. I guess I'll keep watching this fucking Adidas tour video then. Sure. Why not? Forgot Alec Majerus existed. What the fuck? There's no board sponsor? I'm shocked. I smell vinyl in his future. Almost certainly. He's not like a... What? Is he wearing like swishy pants now? How is that? Like, that's how confused everybody is? Alec Majerus is wearing swishy pants? Like swishy cargos? There's nothing makes sense anymore, dude. He's on Arbor? No way. Is he actually? He's on Arbor? No. Skating is so all over. There's a guy that is like on contract for Adidas, but also skates for Arbor? This is pissing me off. Oh, fucking load. Like Garrett Jenner was on Arbor. Are Alec Majerus and Garrett Jenner and what, like Slappy Reds? Are they all teammates? Oh, wow. Why is he skating blanks when he's got this? He's got a board like this to skate, dude. Graphics. Alec has built a reputation as one of the heaviest hitters in skateboarding. He's known for being the rail chomper, but he'll skate anything that's in front of him. Growing up in Minnesota shaped his raw approach to the streets. And over the years, he's proven himself not only in video parts, but also on some of the biggest competitive stages in skateboarding. Well, now he rides for you guys. More fuzzy dice. This kind of, I like can't, this is really pushing me like closer to what feels like an inevitable depressive episode. I was already like in a bad mood before I started this fucking stream. What's the word with KYSL? I have to, I don't know. I can't tell you guys what I've actually been doing, but I've been doing something though I've just like for 3 weeks, I've not been able to just sit at my computer and get anything done. So I'm hoping like starting on Monday, I will be able to just like do nothing but stream and edit and do my actual job. So I should have some watchable shit coming out shortly. But I apologize for like, cause I know it's annoying if you're subbed, and I get annoyed too that I can't just, you know, do my job. But like my mom's been in town and shit, so I had to go on the worst fucking vacation ever. And then now someone's visiting me and I have to be entertaining. And so, yeah, but soon enough, I'll be completely free. This looks like a disorder board. Yikes. Is there a term for this yet? Like this disorder style geometric, like dumb goth, like Halloween girl symbolism, but also with like sort of like touches of hippie shit involved as well. What is it called? Back of the t-shirt ass graphics. Oh, is it on? And it is like online, but even this, like, I was confused because Nike makes shit like this. Like Nyjah will wear, like, make disorder graphics like this, but he will also wear like Nike uses this font. That is like the most trend hoppy that I've ever seen Nike be, because I feel like Nike, if they've done anything really well, it's market themselves. And I just see them doing stuff almost exactly like this. Like, shouldn't you guys be above this? Corporate punk. I like that. That's good. It's not even exactly punk though. It's like it's like Zodiac almost. Zodiac, ancient geometry, sort of like meditation, yoga, $20 smoothie type shit, vibes, frequencies, you know? It's called Whiskey? Why is it called Whiskey? Is there a guy called Whiskey? The Whiskey series. Who wants to prank call these people? Just kidding, don't do that. Unless you feel like it, in which case it wasn't my idea. Yeah, so funny, guys. Zoomies AF. Okay. I went into Zoomies a couple weeks ago and I bought a Yu-Gi-Oh shirt. Occultism symbols, yes. Yes. What's wrong, Alec? Are you ashamed? Why are you skating blanks?
What is it? Am scramble. We out here.
All right, look at it.
Oh, dude, you nailed it.
Oh, it's sick. She carved in. See that? That's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Gonna get his first check from Thrasher.
$4.08 for that sequence. That sequence wouldn't even pay you enough for the electricity that was used to power the battery for the amount of time that the camera was on to take a photo, to take that series of photos, which is probably 2 cents. Nikolai Piombo is like a swimmer's build. You like skinny fat people? They're like, you're all skinny fat, and they're like, yeah, but I'm like I'd be good at swimming. I'm buoyant.
That one was on the side.
Oh shit.
Won't walk in front of you. I'll just narrate.
My 2 favorite black men.
It's my trick. Switch. Why are you trying my trick? Why did I just tried the trick and you started?
Look at this fucking guy, man. He's always like been spiritually Euro to me. Nikolai? Is he from, he's from Florida though, right?
Why did
Like only a European dude would like confidently step out of the house in a fit that is like this abhorrent. Florida is Europe. Florida's its own continent.
I just tried the trick and you started to switch.
Dreamy and everything became much softer, much more hallucinogenic.
Let him know, Dennis.
And now that the drugs are back again, we're coming back.
Watch, 4 days.
Oh, nice. Stylish. Busits is the best skater on this team. Isn't that surprising? God, Frankie's so stylish. That's the kind of kickflip back nose blunt you do if you made like some sort of blood pact to be able to do the hardest tricks. Like that's not like a kickflip back nose blunt that looks like the work of somebody that naturally should be able to do that trick. Like switch ollie that he does off. Is something about Miles? He's like a little too cutesy with some of his movements, you know? Okay. Damn. We gotta have Lil Dre hit the gym. He's looking a little too lil. Next to Cater, dude. Cater's got a nice natural body composition. He's very muscular. He's been lifting a little bit, you can tell. But I think Cater's also the kind of guy that he like goes to the gym for like 2 weeks and then looks like that. Huh. Oh my God. Hell yeah, baby. I wonder what it looks like when Gabbers types on his phone because his thumb is backwards.
Don't bother flying when you jump off the cliff. Make sure it's steadfast, you don't want to deal with what ifs. I know you're wondering if you'll feel it again. Just keep on digging.